Alright. Alrighty. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Darktide. The actual release of the game happened 2 days ago. Yikes. Didn't jump on too quickly. The reason why is because it was a hellscape loading in the first day. This game was in beta, so I wanted to just dip my toe in when the things have finally stabilized, which they probably should have because of the beta. So probably not necessary, but even still, I'm hoping that at level 12 we can get access to the Ogryn's shield. I don't know if we will, but I would love if that was the case, because to me I feel like that would be a pretty cool balance. If you could just get, like, if Ogryn becomes hella tanky, then that sounds pretty huge. Will it be the case? I don't know. Maybe they tweak some things, balance changes from the beta. I don't think so. It would be pretty dope. Already there are people who are level 25, although I guess you could have got there in the beta. But I did not. I was taking my time, slowly chipping away, although I will finally be able to show you guys the neatness of the grenade gauntlet, which looks pretty rad. We have this giant thing. Basically, it's alternative fires, just little melee attacks, but it can also noob tube blast some people, although the range is okay. It's fine, you know? It's fine. And yeah, maybe we got some good stuff. This is also, I think with Darktide, I feel like the other thing with Darktide is you just need to grind the store, like make it a part of your routine. What's good, Boty? Boty, how's your day been? But yeah, I feel like a part of this grind is just jumping in, being like, is there a good weapon in the shop? And do I have enough money? My service is fulfillment. Cool. Okay, we have a giant cleave weapon, kind of nice. Ooh, 100% cleave for 3 on multi melee hits. That sounds pretty huge, actually. Huh. Of course, your boy's not the right level and doesn't have enough oomph to get it, but, you know, oh! Okay, we have a new weapon I haven't seen before. It is the weird twin-linked heavy stubber. Okay. But at least something new. We might buy that just to see if there's a new weapon, because the Ogryn's weapons are kind of awful, and that one might be the one that I actually prefer because it's consistent. Because a lot of the weapons are like, you do a shit ton of damage, and then you have to reload for an eternity, which is, the eternity bit is a lot, but yeah. But, let's just do a quick one. Maybe people are built up, and we could do difficulty 2, but let's see. We'll just match for difficulty 2, and yeah. What is going on, Bolty? How has your day been? What you up to? Are you playing some games? Are you just relaxing? Are you eating? I want to eat right now so badly, but I'm not. Also, I've not played this game in a good bit, so yeah. Do not judge me too poorly. Yeah. I know I wanted to jump into the game, but I've been caught up in editing this gigabit big video, which turns out it's just all the videos. Whoa, wait up. Okay. Apparently, the zealots get buzzsaw weapons. Jealous. I just got my stupid cleaver thing, and that's about it. Unlucky. Anyways, at least hopefully I get carried. That one is the, okay, weird. Maybe the, oh, right, I forgot. Yeah, all the small enemies share weapon types, so you can just use whatever that everyone has, which is kind of huge. So I'm not sure how that works if you just need to play. Like the, I think the Zealot has access to the flamethrower. So I think, do you need to like play the Zealot and then all your weapons? I don't think your weapons are put into a hive mind. So I think you need to get to end game and then you get access to all the weapons. I don't know. Or maybe literally there's no. Everyone has their own weapons. You're excluded. Ogryn is the only people that can kind of, you know, manage. Also, I was so wrong, by the way. I thought so much of this game was going to be Ogryn, and I still think that's right, but then they tweaked down the Ogryn to be less good because everybody was playing him, therefore making Ogryn, I'm kind of assuming, one of the weakest characters in the game, therefore no one's playing Big Boy Ogryn, which is shitty, you know, an overcorrection that underperformed a giant man that kind of should be a little bit fucking stupid, like powerful, etc. Like at least make me tanky. The health goes fast in this game. There's no way to regenerate it, so you feel kind of like a, yeah, like a baby, but yes. Oh, they did do a lot of optimization in this game. It used to chug a little bit. Now we're getting 60 clean FPS. I think that was Bolty's issue with the game when it was coming out. One of the issues when the game was coming out. Where are we going? I'm not sure if my sensitivity is high enough. With the new beta happened, I think they... Ooh, that guy just cut that person in half in one go. Oh, kill the guy who is on the ground. Ooh. Buddy says, clean? Really? Can you put FPS counter? I have not. Oh, sorry, I do not know. I do not know how to do that, Buddy. I will, if we get to the end, maybe. Although I don't know if I want to see the thing. Although again, I'm a 60 FPS player, so I have no idea what it would feel like to play at 120 or something. Also, I definitely need to increase my FPS, or my FPS. Sorry, my mouse speed, and my mouse and my controller speed. Stop it. Stop it. God damn, yeah, everyone's over leveled. But it's still funny that we're still doing only difficulty 2s, and it like tells us, it speaks to the difficulty of this game. Or like unless all of your people are in sequence, even level 2s are pretty up there. Oh no! I fucked up. Okay, we all got away just in time. I do love how the Ogryn, it's like, as much as, yeah, you're not doing the biggest damage ever, it is huge that you're just like, when you hit someone, they just get tossed. Like, you are like 50 times stronger than everybody else, which makes sense, you know? It feels pretty good. Although, I don't know. Again, the only thing that worries me about the Ogryn is nothing in his skill tree seems like it's scalable, which I should check, by the way. Maybe they changed a lot of shit. Where are you? There we go. I did a lot more damage than I thought it would, actually. But yeah, that was our grenade fist, by the way. We can shoot, and we can do little punchies. We can also reload, but it takes quite a long time. But not as long as other things. This guy's in the middle of the fire. Just like, let's go. Actually, things feel a little bit more... Ooh, what happened? That's what happened. I feel like they have... I'm doing more damage, it feels like. I'm not sure if they've adjusted things. I hope they did something in the beta. I was worried that they were just going to be like, yeah, the beta, we're just stabilizing the servers. And I'm like, there's a lot of like weird difficulty spikes that happen within combat. I'm hoping they have addressed. But they may just want this game to be difficult as shit. Which, man, I don't know. In loot games, I don't want my end game to be like super skill-based and like nutso hard. You know, maybe I'm a baby, but I just want to have fun and like chill and get cool gear and make builds that can really perform, you know, and not spend like 50 years getting one piece to a 5-piece build, you know. Like at least what do you call Borderlands got around that by having save editors, you know. But who knows? Maybe again with the adjustments that they made, there's some stuff here. I think Fluff would know more about that than me, but I'm gonna wait and see what he thinks if he does have the time to pop in today. Yeah. I am shocked I am max health. What is happening? Are you guys hitting? I will take a little bit as well, even though Fid should take it, but he is nowhere to be found. He's way ahead. Please, so I can validate. Sure, I will. Well, I can't do it right now because I have no idea where it's located, and I'll just be holding back my team. So we'll get to the checkpoint, and then we'll get after it. Also, I do think there's a farm in this game, which I wanted to actually look into, which I think is just a good XP farm, which there's certain levels I think you can just outrun. If you get like a melee weapon with speed boost on it, you can outrun every enemy in the game, and then just get to the end and like have one, I think it's one heal kit. Oh, one heal kit, and then you could just knock people dead. What? No, you can run to the end, put the heal kit down on the ground, and then just beat the shit out of the boss, and you'll be right as rain. Fucking die, dude. Jesus Christ. Nice. Ali. I launched... This is more of like an AoE clear bunch of mobs type thing. Also, it doesn't do the most damage. It's kind of cool, but I feel like, again, I'll change my tune if I'm able to get one lucky-ass drop. It'll be just massive. If I get like a weapon that's just... like has it's purple tier, has some like crazy stack crit when you get multiple hits or something. But I don't know. I'm not sure if that's going to be a thing in the game. I hope it is, but the skill trees don't make me hopeful. The skill trees make me worried. Like, oh, there's nothing that like when you get a hit, you get an overshield, or when you get like a gun hit, you get an overshield, something. Or even a gunner can kind of become quite resilient and play within his field. want to have some fun. It's not very good, but yes. Bucket. Okay. Ow. What? I guess a dog jumped on me? Yeah, a dog jumped on me. Ooh. Come here. Why can't you dodge forward? There's no doggo. Oh, I don't do enough damage. There. Whew. Bolty says, do you know a game called GTFO? It's the same kind of, it's similar to this game. I don't know if it's similar, man. That seems extremely hard. I remember seeing videos of GTFO. That game is so hard looking. Also, it requires so much team communication. Also, it's way more like, this game is the opposite. I could not think of, they're similar vibe maybe, but they are fundamentally freakishly different in terms of the way that they're portrayed. I mean, sorry. It's morning. It's not morning actually. It's 1 p.m. but I still haven't woken up, man. Some days are like that. I'm not sure if it's when I work out, Bulty. I'm not sure if you can talk to this in some way. I imagine maybe. Oh. Yeah. What do you call it? I'm not sure if when you after you're done. If you work out one day, do you feel like it's harder to wake up? Like you feel groggy for longer? It's almost like your body's like, I want to sleep still. I'm tired. I haven't recovered. Those trash mobs drop so fast. Damn, yeah. Also, again, that's pretty satisfying. Again, GTFO is not like that. GTFO is like everything is a problem. It will kill you. It will rip you apart. Fucking great. Totally nailed it. So try not to get in the way of my people. Nice, dude. Very nice. I hit him a little bit. Still got a lot of ammo, actually, surprisingly. But I think this is also one of those guns that you don't get a lot of, like, you pick up one magazine thing and it gives you, like, 2 bullets. Even though the grenades do not do a lot of damage. It's just like, it's AoE, so you have to nuke the damage. And I'm like, fuck you. It's bullshit. I think we should jump down. Hold the line with our boy here. Maybe not. Looks pretty bad out there. Oh, shit, nice. Missed. Missed. Did not miss. Bolty says also I think you regenerate shield when you hit. Yeah. Sorry, I messed up. To me, it's like I want what I really like in games is like scalable metrics. Like, and I think there's some I've seen on some weapons. There's like when you get a hit, not like a charge hit, which is weird. Like again, a lot of times they're like, we'll give you a value, but you have to take a huge loss. Like doing a charge hit is all of what Ogryn does. I think it's how they distinguish the preacher, the zealot, and the Ogryn. Ogryn's melee based and Preacher or Zealot's also melee based, but Ogryn has to do a hold charge to get a lot of the buffs he gets. But it feels horrible to do a hold charge with Ogryn. Or it just feels horrible in general to do a hold charge. I should not be out here. Oof. Also, we have more ammo. Nice. Okay, we can really go to town. Look how you reload. Wish you had like a instead it's just like it's reloaded. You did it. It's a real smooth cog in there. Oh, shit. If you get a direct hit with that missile, not bad. Quickly, before we leave. Oh, go. I would say GTFO is hardcore, and this is more. Yeah, absolutely. But also, to me, man, like I don't want, I don't want anything that's like I grew up in the age of Borderlands, where like Yes, things were a little tough at the beginning, but as long as you got a couple legendaries and you knew like somewhat of a build and you were playing an okay character that was not the worst balance, and yes, that's kind of a toss-up in this game. It got significantly less bad when you got like a 2 or 3 legendaries. Maybe this game will be the same way, but I have the feeling that legendaries or elite weapons are going to be very hard to get a drop. And it's going to be very hard, even if you do get a bunch of gear, you're still not going to be able to play with like the area in which is the best drop rates for you to attain. I always dislike that when like the best drop rates are hidden behind a super like cutting edge. You have to play super good in order to get one of the legendaries, because it just makes things take longer. Man, everything keeps coming back to the podcast I seen this week, Bolty, which is it's a Todd Howard podcast, which is really neat. But he talks about how like in Starfield they were trying to a bunch of stuff, and one of the things that they tried is they wanted to see if a survival like harder difficulty mode would have worked. And one of the things that they did was, wouldn't it be cool if you could if like you somehow wrecked your vehicle, your spaceship, and you had to stop and like piece it together in order to take off. So you had to like stop what you were doing, mine asteroids, go and like mine certain things. And a lot of people in the comments of that podcast were like, actually, I think that'd be sick for a survival mode. But I have memories of playing No Man's Sky where that shit happened. That was I hated that part so much of No Man's Sky, where you were like, oh great, excuse me while I wait to have fun, and I have to piece together this whole ass ship, and I don't even know what I'm doing really, and it's extra confusing. It's not really told, and yeah. So yeah, that was one of those things where to me I was like, yeah, that's a great example of it. In a game like this, just get rid of all the like resistance and clutter. Yeah, the resistance and clutter can make things horrible. Now, not to everyone. Like again, like I would love resistance and clutter when you've already beaten the game, you've already experienced the fun aspects. Then sure, you know. But I don't like how a lot of times in games there's like the best gear or unique weapons or something are attached to what 0.1% of people will ever have the patience to deal with. Like I don't think you should hide. It's like a thing within marketing too. I remember learning about, which is like there's a misconception where you're supposed to keep your biggest creative gain. So you're not supposed to tell like the biggest secret you ever have, because then there's nothing for the person to discover in your product to feel like it's valuable. But it's the opposite. You're supposed to tell the most valuable thing you have for your product immediately. That way people can, because you don't want them to like not buy it, and they could have bought it if they knew the cool twist of what that thing was. You know, maybe it's like a great tip on something that no one ever told you, and it super resonates, that kind of thing. Lol says, I know, Bolty says, lol, that flamethrower dude is saving lives. Yeah, absolutely, holding the line. Yeah, also, and that's another thing in this game. I think a lot of it is just knowing the best place to be. The only thing that sucks is sometimes that can mean that like the person that is playing more recklessly will get higher damage numbers at you at the end of this game. But like that guy was just holding that stairwell with the flamethrower and did not peek out because he would just get lit up by ranged enemies. And me, I'm like, I want to do something, so then I go in and I get shot up a little bit. He stops being efficient with what he was doing. It's tough. It's like you don't want to step on someone's toes, but you also don't want to just feel utterly useless, you know? But if you save your health, and you could theoretically be better off in a lot of ways. What is going on? Oh, that's not a problem. I thought that was a dead guy. It's a marked target. Yeah, Ogryn feels significantly better. I was playing difficulty 2 and it did not feel this good, and now it feels. Oh, I also got a different weapon though. I think I got a scaling damage weapon for my level finally, which probably helped. If I can get that to connect, it's okay. If I can't, it's bad. It's real bad, even though it's AoE. Sure shit doesn't feel AoE sometimes. Oh, shit. Thank God that guy got him. Right, let's jump down there. See, like right here, I should just get into this little tiny place. That way the melee enemies come for me, and we're good to go. Instead of being a dummy about it. Punch. All right, let's use this for a little bit of time. I haven't showed you guys the melee of this because it's significantly worse than our actual melee weapon. Stop it! Yeah, I definitely think they rescaled some of the difficulties. Unless we have some sort of stacking buff, which is a thing. Each class has like a bonus that they give you, so could be something. Invermintide is a roguelike mode, which was really fun when I played it with my cousin. Yeah, no, again, to me, like, that's the thing, Bolty. I don't want to sound like I don't like difficulty in any way. Like, one of my favorite memories is playing Fallout New Vegas on hardcore, which had just changed the entire experience. But also, I don't know if I would have wanted to start the game like that. Only when I had, like, a surplus of knowledge about, like, this legendary rare gun is in this cave that can carry my ass, and if I bet on stealth, then I can basically get, like, I can buy all the, like, quality of life things for food and health and all that stuff, whilst maintaining, what is it called, proficiency in, what is it called, proficiency in, damage, so I'm not, like, losing any damage, so I could buy all these, like, survival skills. So, like, that to me was really cool. Same thing as, like, I want to be able to piece together my build, have fun, and then bring it into harder encounters. I don't, and that's why I think, like, one thing in this game is offset by a good bit, which is, how do I put it? Like, if we were getting consistent legendaries or, like, high quality gear to drop, like, after every mission, then I would feel better about it, because I know, okay, I just need to do this mission enough, and then eventually I'll have, like, crazy good gear, and that can carry me, and then we can push into the next encounter. I haven't seen any rare item. I think that but also I don't think that's how that works anymore. I think you have to go buy the item from the shop now, which is even more weirdly less rewarding, because you're not actually able to, like, buy you're not, after you're done doing this quest, you're not like, here's a cool item. It's like, you've leveled up, now you have the ability to buy more items, and it's like, oh great. I mean, it's cool that you have choice, but it's also a pain in the ass that, like, you have to wait 30 minutes or something to get to another weapon again. These are kind of like non-issues, but it is one of the things that I'm trying to, like, perceive, like, is this a game I want to invest myself into? And I do, but I also could see there being issues with that to some extent. Is that sniper? It is. Oof. Nice. Dude, sniped the shit out of him. See, and then there's moments like this where I feel the most valuable ever. Can't you tell? Oh no. Oh no! It's bad, oh thank God. But it's real bad. Dude's pushing me back a little bit. We haven't needed too much healing yet, so yeah, so let's use melee in this. Yeah, if you got a blade on the end of this fist, I'd be pretty hyped. Oh shit. Stop it. Stop it. My brother, I got you. Yeah, no, again, I will say, this feels super less bad, but I also know that these people are heavily leveled up, so maybe they're carrying me and I'm not aware of it. Probably. So yeah, but compared to the beta, this feels better, but it might just because people are leveled up now and we're getting carried. So, bunch of issues, or as possible things, possibilities. I need to drink more coffee. Although I did have a headache today. I took a Tylenol and now I'm feeling a little loopy. I can get up at all since, or I can't get up at all since I don't get enough sleep. Yeah, no, I get that, man. Yeah, sleep, again, if they ever made, like, something that was like, it's funny, but I related so hard when I heard somebody say for the first time of, like, it's fucked up, but it's called, like, the NyQuil regiment or something like that. It's bad for you. But people basically were drinking NyQuil because it just knocks you the fuck out. And you have, like, the best sleep of your life. I think it's short term. Long term, you don't. But you have the best sleep of your life. And to me, I was always like, I totally get that, like, wanting that. I don't do it, but I totally understand being like, I really, really want to just get some good sleep, man. So if they could ever come up with something that is that potent, that punchy, that you can take, like, a pill, or, like, melatonin is kind of a thing, but it goes away really fast and also kind of fucks up with your brain's ability to make that. But anyways, long story short, it'd be fucking huge. Okay, if you could do that, it'd be great. And also, did we just get to level 12? I don't think so. We got access to a new weapon, though. I wish they would show you what weapons you have access to now. Maybe they do. I don't think so. But it'd be cool to see, like, ooh, let's try this, let's try that. I kind of want to try the, because you just switch to melee if you want to use melee. Like, it's weird that they're like, here's a grenade fist weapon that's a worse melee, but it does have AoE range damage, but it's a less melee, so you just switch to, why? I would just want more damage, less melee, because I could just switch to melee. Anyway, but yeah. we could just go for whatever kind of build and still had fun. Yeah. Again, that to me is the probably the, like, if I could pace at this game and maybe hopefully it gets this way. I'm sure there's some guide I could watch that would like clarify have a fucked up perspective of this game. Here's how it sequences and here's how you get stronger, and that probably help me because I think I'm trying to find my leverage point and I can't really find it yet. But yeah, I think a lot of it is in an ideal world. It'd be like you'd finish a mission, you'd have a chance of getting a decent enough legendary weapon, and the substats would be the thing that you really fight for at end game to really get perfect. But you'd still be able to get like a decent scaling melee weapon, a decent scaling XYZ weapon, and then also have like have the ability to buy it from the shop to maximize your progression. But yeah, but I have a feeling that it's just grind up enough money and then monitor the shop until you get a really cracked out of your mind weapon, and then you just buy it. What's good, Max? Max says, hey everyone, managed to make it to the earliest 3 this time. Nice, good to have you, Max. How are you? Did you give Darktide a try, Max, or not? Also, when is are you? I think I asked you before. I think you said that you're not going for Lyra because you were going so hard for Lynn. I think that's right. Still can't buy that. I thought we got this. Yeah, Blunderbust. But I thought we already have that. What do you guys think? Should we buy this? A big chain gun weapon. It looks kind of awesome. It looks really cool, actually. Hip fire automatic. Brace is still automatic. It looks spicy. How much damage is it? 43% damage. Range okay. Ammunition not so good. Which makes sense. High capacity torrent. What do you think? Yeah or nay? Buy it or no? It's not a good quality weapon, so it'll be a bad introduction at this, but if this is good, then good enough. You know, it could be even better, theoretically. I think I like this one the most because I think it answers Ogryn's biggest issue, which is just sucks with like single target range damage, which if this could be decent, I'd be pretty happy. Because I actually love the Ogryn's melee. Yeah. It's a roguelike mode made so that you could gradually grade your gear up and get additional buffs from shrines after collecting enough currency, which spread out throughout each level. Yeah, see, that sounds awesome. That sounds really good. To me, what I dislike about games that have co-op features is it oftentimes, like, unless it's a single player game like Borderlands, they let you have fun. They let you, like, everyone can have the most crazy build you've ever seen, and you're playing on co-op and nothing lasts more than 2 seconds because you're both just really geared to the teeth. They scale up the damage a little bit, but if you have a good build, you're fine. But in games like this, I worry that it always dissolves into like, well, you can't be that strong because you need to have value for your teammate. And I'm like, yeah, but I don't want that. I want my teammate to be fucking cracked out of his mind, or me to be cracked out of my mind. Also, for me to be cracked out of my mind enough to where I can carry my friend that's trying to get into the game, or that I am trying to get him into the game. Bodhi says you start at level 1 and end up with full mythic gear and a unique build. Okay. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, so this is the roguelike mode. You start with nothing and then you eventually just massively scale up fast. Awesome. Just knowing myself, just KO myself to get some sleep. Don't mind me. Yeah, man. If there was ever something that I could get, it'd be like a fruit that you eat it and then you just have the best sleep of your life. It's not bad for you. It doesn't fuck with your like circadian rhythm bullshittery, and you just go into like hyper sleep that just fucking rejuvenate yourself. You have a little snack every time you go to bed. It's a little fruit. You just knock yourself out perfectly. And it'd be like something that would basically just balance out your body's genetic biome, I guess, which sounds like a lot, but because it is. But yeah, because sometimes you feel like, oh, I ate a bunch of fast food. I need like a reset for my body, and you gotta like fast in order to do that. That sucks. Max says, "Hey everyone, managed to make it earlier this stream. My Lynn is still at 3 stars. Been taking a break from pull. I was about to say, Max, have you gotten her skin yet, or are you at technically like star 2? So 3 stars meaning you've gotten her skin. Because man, her skin looks wicked. I will say, Lynn's skin goes from looking like a class president type vibe to like like waitress at a cocktail bar type thing. Looking good. Looks real good. You got a 3-star? That's a 3-star skin? Max says, nah, not yet. You haven't gotten this yet. I would say any ranged weapon will do. Yeah. My Lin still 3-star. Been taking a break from pull, probably for the best. Yeah, definitely probably for the best, Max. Honestly, Max, I don't know if you really need to go to tier 3. Like, to me, it actually kind of seems nice. I don't know about you guys, but I think this way of like, I enjoy that there's things to still attain. Like, some people really get off on the fact of like, I got it all, I'm complete. If like 3 stars, hell, if 1 star is plenty enough for you to feel like the power of a character, to me it's exciting to be like, okay, I'm going to get 3 stars, and then when she comes back next time, I'm going to have even more power to develop, and at that point, I'm going to have all my gear in the right alignment to where she's going to be even crazier. There's going to be an even bigger shift in damage, just because it's something to look forward to. Like, I'm not sure about you guys, but I love it when I order something online, and it's like, I check it every day, and I'm like, it's 1 day closer. Oh, it's now here. It's like something to look forward to. You know what I mean? Even if it's something stupid, like it doesn't make any sense. Like, I feel that way right now about VR, where like, there's a lot of stuff that I could buy that would make the videos better, kind of, that would make my experience better. Like, there's like, you can get like wireless internet, like maximizer or whatever it's called, and put it in your room, and it will basically make it so that you don't have to wear a cord on your head whilst wearing the Oculus Quest. That way I can turn around and not feel like because I'm not sure if you guys can really tell, but in the VR stuff, there's a point where I'm conditioning myself to not reach around, not because I'm afraid of hitting something, but because I'm afraid my cord's gonna like rip out of my head, or I can feel it like pulling against my back because I span around and it's like tying me up. But I would love to get one of those. Same thing with like a VR headset thing that like makes it so that it's balanced, so that it's not always falling down. Which is something that we should just get because of quality of the streams would improve. But yeah, you know, take our time. Okay, let's try this new weapon. You talk me into it. Okay. Also, let's see what if I can do that thing for Bolty. I don't know if I have an FPS like enable thing. What would I put it on? NVIDIA reflections. Where would I see it? Also, do not sharpen. Give me that softness. Also, if there's bloom, I'll turn that the hell off. I don't want depth of field either. Bloom off. Motion blur off. It's cool that there's a ragdoll simulator. What? What? You can increase the rag. What do you mean? Every enemy ragdolls are active. Significantly increase GPU usage. If I max this out, does this like give complete physics to the bodies falling and shit? Weird. Weird. Blood decal. Yeah. If you shift tab, then settings. If you shift tab. Shift and then tab and then settings. Okay. So if I shift, tab, and then where would I go? Oh, it's in settings. Show stats, recording, broadcast, in-game, maybe? In-game FPS counter, top left, I guess. Boti, fucking remind me to turn this off, because I don't like that there. It's gonna get me all fucked up in my head. Also, my computer is not great, to be clear. It's okay, it's good. It's good enough to do VR, but yeah. I don't know if you can see that too. I'm at 70 FPS. We're at 83 FPS, 70, 81. We're skipping along, maintaining about 80. And my PC or my monitor can only handle my monitor is at 74, I think, FPS. No, it goes beyond that, 91, yeah. So yes, I'm not sure. Again, for you, could be better, could be worse. What's good, Red? How is your day going? Let us try this beautiful new weapon. Whoo! Also, do they give us like a baseline version of the weapons as well? They do. What is this? Give me a minute. I want to go test some shit before we get into the meat of it. As much as we could just do run after run and like fuck over our teammates and try new weapons, I want to see what it be. What it be like. Where's the weird hive mind brain tank? There it is. Yeah, but that's the thing. But Bolty, no, we're at 105 right now. Meat grinder. Yeah, we're at 148 right now. So yeah, I'm not sure if it's fair to say that yet. I'm sure it can be, but yeah, right there we're at 140. I remember trying to cap at 120 something. The game barely reaches 70 FPS. Yeah, but I don't know. I mean, again, you're probably right, but I would look at what people are saying in the base game. So right now we're at 130. 130 FPS, 120. We're basically scaling between that. 121. There's a lot of shit happening on screen, even. So like, it's not like this is not something you'll use. And my PC is not great. Like I don't ever push my thing to 120 ever. So yeah, it's at 127 right now. Yeah. Or do you want past 120? Is that what you're saying? It will cost you around 2K, and it won't be worth it at all. FPS could just be enabled in settings. The game jump, not interesting. I remember trying to cap at 120. Frustrating. Troubleshoot a printer setup. Fred says frustrating. Troubleshooting printer setup. Oh, weird. What are you trying to print? Bodhi says, and the game barely reached 70 FPS. What kind of settings do you have right now? I mean, it looks good to me. I think I just let the game auto scale it to my PC. My settings right now are video. It is, I think, at medium, so it's not crazy. Actually, no, it's custom. But yeah, ambient, medium. What do you call it? Global illumination is high. Nothing too crazy. But also, again, my PC is like, I do not have like the most cracked graphics card ever. I think it's probably like 3 years old, maybe. It's one of the Radeon things, but yeah, to me it looks good. If I get closer, I think it looks pretty detailed. Good enough to where my plebeian brain doesn't see like I don't need to see like the actual skin texture on my character, you know. All right, let's see how this is gonna be. Never used it before. Ooh, it's a beefy boy. It's got no accuracy, but if I hold the L button and I move slower, ooh, pinpoint accurate, lot less bad. I like it. Oh, also, it has a magazine. How bad is it? Oh, it's bad. It's real bad reload. Oh my god. It was rough. Okay. Oh, we got a new weapon I want to try real quick. This weapon we just got, which is the Profang Lawrence MK V1 Rubble something. Okay, what does it say? Inspect. Use the hip fire attack to get enemies get closer. We got a bash, hip fire. I can usually fire a noob tube, essentially. Let's see. Oh, okay, it takes a while to blow up. Oh, and you got a little cool little thing. And it pops? Not nice. Its melee is a little fucky. Does it do good damage? What if you get a headshot? No. What if I hold? No, I thought it was one of those things where you can like hit the button and then like detonate it. You know, like classic Halo Reach where you had that gun where you shot it and then you let go of the trigger and it detonated. I fucking love that thing. Anyways, I think we got everything. We did that. Yeah, that's the only new weapon we have. Yeah, I'm digging this one. We're gonna keep this, even though it's kind of rough. It's not perfect, but you know. Also, did we get anything cool? Oh, we did. We got a little Ogryn helmet. I don't want to wear it, but cool. We get pants. Oh, we always had pants. We got some nothing. I will say, I thought we were gonna get something for like doing the going the distance, basically. Playing the beta. That's what I'm trying to say. Also, we still don't have anything when it comes to this, right? We have no perks. Yeah, no. There's one that like you can eventually get that throws enemies. I will say it takes a long time to shoot the gun. You can literally just walk up to someone. Yeah, I like the gun a lot. Exit weird place. Red says Darktide is not optimized well. Is that true now though, Red? Because to me, I think the frame rate seemingly has gotten better, but I'm not sure. Yeah, because I know that's what my thing was always that, like, I really like the idea that, like, we could play Darktide early and that we got, like, beta access. I like that. I always like betas. But also, I feel like it's frustrating a little bit when people judge the beta. Like, the beta is supposed to be the thing where they can adjust it so the mass majority of people can have a good experience. But if everyone's takeaway for the beta was that, like, oh, this is the default. And again, this could still be, like, the base game now that it's released is still just as fucked. Could be the case. I don't know. But it always bothers me when I, like, it's not being fair. You know, like, the game, the reason why the beta exists is to troubleshoot a lot of the issues so that everyone can have an overall better experience. But people pretend that the beta is, like, the place where, what do you call it? Like, it's reflective of what you're going to experience in the base game, and things exactly like that. If there are, like, gameplay issues, I get that, which is why I complain about, like, the combat being a little bit tough. But, like, the optimization stuff, that's exactly, I thought, what betas are meant for, you know? Red says, I don't know, I'm just saying, from performance vids I've seen. Yeah. Oh, like, even now, were those performance vids of the current game that released on the 2 days ago, or of the beta? Because I feel like that was the point of the beta, was to, like, be like, okay, this is not optimized well for these rigs, let's tweak this and fix this and that, you know? And it sucks that I feel like the message to developers is, like, absolutely do not do open betas like this, because it'll just, yeah, people will have a weird misconception. It reminded me of that one thing where, like, I think I seen, what was it? I was talking to you guys about, like, electric unicycles, and there was a test prototype that was sent to content creators, and one of the content creators' test prototypes, he, like, fell on the test prototype wheel, speculatively not hard, but you're still dropping a wheel that's spinning and shit on the ground. Anyways, long story short, it ended up combusting into flames. And to me, I always thought, and then he basically pivoted, and he, like, started, like, wagging his finger at the people who made the wheel, and sent it to him for free, as, like, being like, this is unacceptable, this is not okay, this is fucked up, and it is not good. It's a safety issue for sure, but it's a prototype. The whole point is that it's a prototype for you to do exactly that and test it. So then, and it's funny because right after those videos came out, no company ended up sending those wheels out anymore because it was just there's such a massive conflict of interest. So they just stopped doing it, and then content creators like, I miss when they used to send us wheels, and then they're like, yeah, but you were one of the same people who fucking completely shit all over the company. Like, as much as I'm all for, like, the consumer, but at the same time, you also have to realize that the business is, like, it's not worth the risk for them at all. It's one thing to say, like, hey guys, this is a test run, this is a test prototype weapon, this is not indicative of what you might experience, but this is what happened, this is kind of the things that come with the testing on a wheel, and which is good because it actually is indicative of us figuring out the problems to the product, and then you not having to face them. That would, I'm sure the company would be like, this is awesome, this is great. And yeah, but anyways, sorry, there's just one of those things where, like, I always go back and forth in my head of, like, I realize what this is doing for the company, and I realize that it's juice ain't worth the squeeze for them, but also it sucks that, like, a couple shitty people can ruin it for everybody else, you know? Max says, I'm gonna take a nap, a power nap. I'll try to be back later. Yeah, no, I appreciate you stopping by, Max. What kind of settings do you have? Like high or medium? It's medium, yeah. Well, again, some things aren't high, most things are medium. Because I don't know, I've always done that in every game I played with PC-wise. I just don't want to overtax my system, so, like, things that are like reflection and water, I'm like, fucking who cares? Like shadow detail, I'm like, fucking what? Just turn it all off, basically. I don't know, I'm not a big fan of that. I'm curious how it'll look, though, because I take off bloom, depth of field, and motion blur, I think. So hopefully it looks better. I hate those settings in games. Depth of field can be good. Can be good. Most times it's bad. Yeah, but it's expected, worked well on better hardware. Yeah. Jammer says, "What's up, Grin? How do you think of the scene in this game? How do I feel about this game? Is that what you're saying, Jammer?" I'm enjoying it quite a lot. To me, the only issue that I have, which may not even be an issue yet, because I haven't actually played since the game actually launched. But I really did, the only for sure thing I dislike, which I haven't actually checked, which I think is still valid. Sorry. is the skill trees to me feel pretty uninspired. What I mean by that is, like, I love skill trees that say, like, how do I put this? If you get a hit, a melee hit, you get uncapped shield. So theoretically, if you just keep playing melee, and you're playing smart, then you can do that. If you're playing Ogryn, you get a dash forward that's a huge dash, so that you can kind of push into an enemy's barrier, so they start melee hitting you, so they stop getting shot. Stuff like that. There's no skill in the game, at least to me, that really feels leveraged, essentially. Like, I can leverage this in a huge way. Like, it's always my favorite thing in games where it's like, if you get a kill, you get a 30% attack or fire rate bonus and attack speed bonus. So maybe for guns it just like depletes your magazine, but for melee that could be huge. That could be like insanely good. And I always like that because anything that you can like leverage, like on hit get X, on hit have a chance of spawning a tiny little bass. Oh, that guy's got the shield that I want, and it comes with a club. Holy fuck! Sorry, that's huge. 2 big boy Ogryns. I got a gun, he's got a shield. Looks like it's gonna be a good time. I feel like that is definitely gonna unlock the Ogryn's might. Because right now I feel like I'm just an average boyo. Oh, what? What is happening? Okay. Oh, that's new. That's very new. Nice job, Ogryn. You're doing good. Great even. See, yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I mean while the Ogryn's just a fucking absolute animal. Absolute animal. Maybe I can actually hit him, like, from behind. Kind of. We're doing good, Ogryn. Yeah, Ogryn just sitting there holding the line. Like, this is where, yeah, okay, this is probably going to be where the game gets fun for me. Because that was the thing. Most of the times when you're hitting, you don't feel like you're doing that much damage. But if this exists, where you can literally hold up a shield, and you'll be good forever, like you can just tank indefinitely, then that's pretty huge. What's good, Lone? I shall return home soon. It says that. Yes. Lone said, or no, Red says, wow, I'm the opposite. I go so far in the settings to custom. Yeah, I was about to say, I know Red. But Red is also like, I did not know that you could like go into Unreal Engine and like pivot the thing for your own game. Yeah, I have no idea. It was crazy to me when you told me that. I was like, Jesus Christ, isn't that a lot? Shit. But no, there's definitely people who mid-max. I just want my game to be consistent. Like the one thing I dislike, and it's so apparent in VR, but variability within frame rate in your headset makes you want to vomit. It's horrible. Like, yeah, if it's bad in like what do you call it, in games that are FPSs, imagine how bad it is when you're looking like it's right on top of your eyes, like you're actually moving in that way. It feels real bad. That's why I'm really hoping these VR videos, which by the way, one video, yeah, well, for me not having done anything to them, they're doing pretty good, etc. Especially with a brand new channel and whatnot. It's also content I like, how do I describe it? I've described it to you guys ad nauseum at this point, but it's content to me that I think in a year would still be interesting for you to stumble upon and find. I can see people binge watching some of the videos. If I do a good enough job about editing some of them, I think they could be like permanently good, which with our Tower of Fantasy videos, honestly, any of our videos, they kind of feel like they're limited by time, you know what I mean? Like, eventually these will age out of interest because, yeah, it's just, you know, an update that's no longer a thing, you know? It's one of the reasons why I think that Let It Die did so well, is that it was, most of the content was me climbing, actually. And it wasn't like update after update, although that was fun spice to add to the kind of playlist of Let It Die. I don't know if we should probably take this just because we're not going to come down here again. Can I reload while I'm... No, not really. I'm already max reload. Graphic options are extremely... What just hit me? I seen a laser. Shoot! Oh, I shot. I didn't get enough time. Thank you. Oh no, we're getting lit up. Thank you, Ogryn. Appreciate you. The Ogryn's cleaver is pretty gnarly. Ooh, I want. We'll keep for the big boss. That's also why roguelikes made in Vermintide 2 is perfect add-on. Adds replayability. Yeah, replayability and all that stuff. Yeah. That was one of the things that, like, to me was surprising that, like, they didn't add to Fallout 4 or anything like that, which was, I don't feel like Bethesda really learned a lot from the success of New Vegas. I don't know why, but, like, and it's funny because they, like, what do you call it? Bethesda clearly knows how much. Oh fuck. Clearly knows how much people love. What do you call it? New Vegas. But yeah, I was wondering why they never added like a survival mode. I think they want to. I just think Bethesda is really good about making, and they know their modding community is just gonna like pop off essentially. So I think they kind of prep for that, to where they're like, let's just make a game that like most people can enjoy, and then the modding community will make its unique experiences that everyone else can enjoy. And again, I don't know, man. I don't want to be misunderstanding things, but from that Todd Howard Starfield interview, it sounded like Todd Howard was trying to make the game more moddable than less. So I'm hoping that yeah, Starfield is very mod friendly, even though that, you know, Bethesda games are already arguably pretty mod friendly, especially after the weirdness of what is it called, Fallout 76, where that game is just, you can't really mod it. Well, I'm sure you can kind of, but not quite. I hope they kind of build back their mod community in Starfield, especially when Starfield to me still has like a nice cartoony-esque art style, kind of like shell shaded weirdness. Oh, we're leaving? I will take one hit. Bop. Am I done reloading? Oh, I can't reload. I'm reloading right now. Jammer says, I was asking what is this game? Oh, I've never seen. Oh, sorry, what do you call it? A Jammer. This is a game made by the same people who made Vermintide. Have you ever heard about that game? It's a very good game. It's basically like a Left 4 Dead, super massive. You're like a meat grinder, essentially, just pushing through mounds of flesh. It's pretty gnarly. I like it a lot. It's very good, although, again, I think just having seen that Ogryn, I reaffirmed the title, which is I want the shield. I'm sure he has some sort of build that makes it so that he can tank for such a long time, but that's pretty iconic. The fact that he was just able to sit there and take it for so long means you can actually be a tanker for your team, although I don't know how good it is for guns, because, yeah, that's a little worrisome. Because for guns tend to like break your shield instantaneously, or yeah, your block is what it's called. But yes. I've seen a gunner over here. Ooh, get cut down, boy. Golly. That's wicked. Yeah, moments like that feel better. If we could just get one with a decent reload scaling, that'd be pretty huge. Because, yeah, we have a lot of ammo for this. I got you, my friend. Oh, shit, maybe not. Tank. Well, I shoot him in the back a bunch. Nice job. Yeah, I definitely prefer that over the grenade gun. Because you can just do melee with your actual melee. Or, sorry, you can do AoE with your actual melee. But yeah, man, I wasn't sure if the game was gonna feel like massively improved when the release of the game happened. I didn't know if the beta was just basically like testing servers, but it feels significantly better, at least performance-wise for me. Because I did notice some like frame rate drops, and I haven't noticed that yet. Run! Oh shit! Did nothing. Did not. I thought it would blow up way more. Did not. Come here, you. Come at me. God damn, we move slow. It's pretty meaty with this thing. You're like, nuts. Yeah, it looks good though. Yeah. I think it's worth giving it a try. If you want to be clever about it, I do think they're gonna add to it over time. Like Bolty tried it out and didn't really resonate with it quite a bit. But I feel like in maybe a year or even a couple months, I feel like we already have a lot of events queued up for us to experience within Darktide. So I feel like if you just want to give it a minute until they add a little bit more to the thing. Although for right now, it already feels like a pretty good amount of stuff to do. My only worry is that with a game that is so massively important to do co-op, I worry that it's going to take a long time. Or what happens if no one's playing? Essentially, it's always a problem with doing co-op games. It's like, well, shit. What if are the bots going to be scaled up to be like exponentially good? Like, hopefully, eventually, the bots get like legendary gear when you're playing on certain difficulty tiers. Of course, you don't want to devalue the fact that you want people to play with each other, co-op wise. But yeah. Bolty says his name was really Meatball. Oh, oh. Also, give me a sec. Come here, you! No, I was not getting shot. Yeah, if they give Ogryn a resistant to gunfire, that'd be pretty huge. Oh, that guy's like a weird, like, gamma gun. What the heck is that? Oh, I do not want to be up here by myself. Need this? Oh, don't hit me from up here, doggo. Ah. Good. Whew. I still have 300 rounds, but it takes an eternity to reload. So, you know, kind of good. Kind of good. But no, if you could get this giant Gatling gun and the assault rifle, or sorry, the shield, I think that'd be a match made in heaven. I think you'd be like really well rounded, which is maybe why the Ogryn's talents aren't so crazy. Maybe like the Cyphreak is much better because you kind of need to depend on your talents, maybe. But I can't believe how much damage that Ogryn was taking with his shield up and didn't break yet. I imagine he got close to basically getting lit up, but not quite there. That's what Unreal Engine games, EU makes it super easy for you to tweak what they need. If the devs don't offer that in the settings, most engines don't have that option. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. Ah, stop. Ow. Yeah, I've seen this thing. There's like a meme that popped up red, and it was basically like an Unreal Engine insane quality check thing. It was nuts. It was like the most beautiful, realistic house development I've ever seen in a video game or in an Unreal Engine. And like everyone in the comments was just like, "Who the fuck can run this?" Also, this is insane. Like this is oh god, this is like the epitome of a lot, like too much to some extent. Hey, stop it! Stop it! Knock it off! Jeez, Jesus Christ! Alright, they just left him behind. They're like, fuck it. Oh shit. Hold the line, buddy! Oh no! My brother! Please get that shield up! Oh, fuck off. This is bad. This is less than good. Okay. I need you to get back up, bud. I need you to get back up right now. Oh my fucking god, are you shitting me? Fucking die already. Alright, I think I can pick you up without me getting hit. For whatever reason, he was working. Or it was working against me in that way. Come on. Woo. Have you ever heard of Hearthstone? I have. I've heard a lot about the game. It's up there for one of those games that's just addicting. I heard that, I'm not sure if it's Hearthstone. It was one of these companies, I think it was, what was it called? It's one of the classic card games that people seem to really resonate with and love. Forget what it's called. Magic, that's what it is. I've seen a big, like, community uproar with the Magic community about, like, how the devs are just getting exponentially more selfish, or, not selfish, sorry, just, like, greedy. And yeah, also, what? Oh, shit. Nice. Oh, dog. Nice last-minute dodge. But yeah, well, yeah, it was a whole article. It's hard to recount, but basically it was, devs just got greedy, essentially. They're trying to farm whales. Also, god damn, ow. Actually, I could take some ammo. Nice. That was a whole ass reserve. I played, and it's good game. Toxic, but fun magic is where I got. So yeah. What do you call it? That's a lot of the weird things with like, I don't know. It's any community that has like co-op. Like Overwatch is notorious for being toxic. Magic, I would assume, is over like all of it being toxic. Same thing with League. League is the worst I've heard though. It's like people just say it's an awful game, and no one should play it. And these are people who've been playing it for years. Okay, so it's just like, Jesus, how bad can this thing be? Bad, apparently. I heard they have medic pack. Someone should pick up medic pack. Oh, never mind. They all have special trinkets. So I am the only one who can have medic pack. Okay. Also, I forgot I have my little my grenades. Yeah, that's the one thing, man. I'm hoping, like, and I know there's a huge subsidy for that the states or something like that just made, and I think other countries have made the same, where they're trying to basically make like uptick the graphics card production, I believe, or chips, something like that. Regardless, I hope that means that we went through the era of like Bitcoin bullshit where people just sucked the life out of all graphics cards that ever existed. It was horrible. I hope we get to the era where it's no longer that. I hope we get to have our cake and eat it too. Atta boy, keep blocking. Nice. I'll wait until he's about dead to pop off with the healing. Good, he's down again. He's down again. We may not need any of this before I fuck it up. Quickly! Ah! Go! Go, my man! He's just going for the whole thing. Let's do this. Chuck! Ah! There we go. Kill him. Easy breezy. Let's go. And this might actually be huge because they got all the special scriptures. Yeah, that was the best one we ever had. Like an Ogryn with a shield was doing a lot of work there. Just taking aggro. What did that do? That was the fastest I ever killed that guy. Oh, we got it, baby! We got the shield. Let's go. Also, we got a level up, unlock feats. We got a new level. The chainsaw sword, it can be much faster. Yeah, I bet. I don't know what you get for getting the runes. Maybe just better stuff. I don't know. Not a really good sentence, but yeah, better XP maybe. I don't really see that. It didn't move that much. Red says, what PvP community is not toxic? It's the reason I avoid any PvP game. Yeah, I'm a big co-op person. I like co-op, not so much PvP. Also, man, I don't know. In most games, I don't do it, but I wish I did it, which is I just mute the like that. Like I like to see that. Like that's wholesome moments in the community where a person's like, oh my god, we killed him so quickly. Cute. And there's moments where like people just go out of their way to be like, you're the worst player I've ever seen in this. Do this. You're fucking right in my way. And I'm like, I'm sorry, man. I'm a big fucking ogre. What do you want? Like I can't pay attention to how your POV. Jeez. His name was literally Meatball. I pray you could disable all motion blur with those INI settings, which was actually needed for the game. Okay. All right, we got pants too. Let's go. I don't know if they're gonna look that much cooler, but we got pants. Also, what is this? Hello. What? Commodore vesture. What? Oh, microtransactions. So you can look like a crazy, weird boulder man or cool. Not that cool. You look awesome. Holy shit. The one dude looks rad. What is this one? Subline port. Well, I have none of the currency, so you know. Yeah. Okay. Oh, cool. You can look a little cool little little outfits. Zealot, you can get, yeah, Zealot. Zealot looking crazy. Okay, Zealot looks the most cool. Psyfreak looking the worst, the absolute worst. Shitty spaceman. Ogryn looking pretty cool too, but I can't spend. But what I might be able to do is buy a shield because now it's available to us. No, it's, well, I'm not sure if we could buy it and then like wait. Oh, also we got a new Gatling gun, new Ripper. Ooh, I don't know what to do with this. I kind of want to wait until there's a good one of these. Defense and then defense, yeah. So does this just come with, yeah, it comes with a giant axe, or like a club, sorry, mace. I don't know. Plant and stab the shield into the ground and enter a defensive stance, capable of withstanding all but the strongest attacks. Okay, so you can't get knocked around still. So you're not like an impenetrable force. Interesting. Oh, that's, oh no, sorry, that's its special attack. Interesting. Well, I will test before I use, I guess. Also, I'm hoping that we get a blue version of something. I would love a blue variant of that weapon, but we might not be able to get it, so we'll see. Oh, we might have to buy it actually, because I thought they usually give you a free, unless no. Okay, I thought they usually give you a free version when you eventually get access to it. Maybe technically we're not the right level. Maybe. Let us buy one of them, even though we can't actually, yeah, use. What's this one? Damage. Oh, they actually do have a defense thing. So maybe that guy just had an insane defense marker. 43. Ooh, we have 47 damage though on this. Let's go with that one. Let's be a tanky boy. I feel like that's the one thing I would love to feel as the Ogryn, is to be a little tanky, little beastie. All right, let us see operations. We can finally pick a new skill, a new feat. Ooh, 50% melee damage, bull something crusher, plunge Ogryn Ripper. Okay, so we do more melee damage and damage resistance. Oh, I see. We do more melee damage against enemies, and then others yeah, gotcha. Very specific. Bomb away. Hitting at carpet armor, flak armor, or unyielding enemy with a big box of hurt causes it to open, releasing grenades around the target. So that sucks. Sorry, that's really unfortunate. You have to hit an armored enemy in order to release your grenades. Super specific. A bleed stack on heavy melee hits. I fucking hate melee, dude. These are all bad. This one's kind of okay. This one, bombs away. Hitting a carpet armor, flak armor, unyielding enemy with a big box. Maybe that's better. I don't know. I don't know. None of these seem great for the Ogryn. We could do more melee damage to certain enemies. Yeah, I think that's gotta be the case. Because, yeah, it's just gonna make me more tanky. It's the boring but very good one. Oh, also we got pants. We got pants. They are the red pants, which I don't like more. So, did we really get pants? Who's to say? I want to do one thing really quick. Is it controls? Yes. I wanted to increase our sensitivity a tiny bit. I did think they nuked it from where it was, which is about 80. Probably there. Do that. Yeah, that was a dead zone. I don't think we should touch the dead zone. Look, sensitivity will increase a tiny bit. Cool. Again! And again! And again! What to do? This, and then we'll start. We'll just do a random one. I think tier 2 is good enough for you, boy. Unfortunately, we cannot use the shield because we are not the appropriate level. One day, hopefully. Also, oh, by the way, tomorrow's stream will be, I think this is kind of the norm now, but will be at 1 p.m. Because I gotta go. It's my brother's birthday, so we're gonna do that at 5. So gotta get the stream in while we can. That is not good. Also, it is crazy to me that we're already so close to Christmas. I think we're like, I fucked up in this. I think we're like 3 weeks, probably more. I feel like we're pretty close. Do you guys celebrate Christmas, or is it a different type thing? Oh, so that guy has great armor. God, something so clean about just like the classic armored look. That person makes it look bulky. And then you're like me, who's just like, armor who? I don't know them. I do hope there's a cooler version of the armor that we have, because Ogryn's armor just looks like a... You look like you should be unpenetrable, basically, but... Also, man, I don't know. I still need to... I'm debating in my head when to like grind the absolute hell out of Tower Fantasy. I keep going back and forth in my head. I'm like, maybe we should wait. Maybe we should just fully send it. I don't know. There we go. My sensitivity a little bit better. And we just cleave with this thing. Boom. Two hits for the big guys. Oh shit! I just smacked him in the face, and I'm pretty sure he was dead before I got there. Because my team is doing a good ass job. Shit! Go over there. Thank you. Oh shit! Still a lot of fire. Ooh! Ooh! Ah! Let's say, where the hell was that? Stop it. Get help. This. Wah. Now I'm curious, now that we're getting some cool stuff with the, well, I think the Cypher will be a blast. You just need to get the right staff. And again, that's the pain in the ass thing of like, oh god, I hope the shop reset. Oh, it didn't. Oh, great. Well, never mind then. We're just gonna hang out with our shitty staff. Red says, Christmas has lost its value, at least to me. It took it from granted when I was a kid and was just present. I see. Yeah, definitely Christmas is a big thing of like Christmas Day. Although if you don't, to me, our family still gets together, and I still have vivid memories of our whole family getting together, like our aunties and everyone coming together. I will say though, like it does feel a little gross when I feel like Halloween gets replaced, because Christmas is just so valuable that every company is like, fuck Halloween, it's all Christmas, that's the only thing that matters. I'm like, well, that's kind of some bullshit. I don't like that. Oh god, just have it. Takes a millennia to reload. Stop it. Oh, I'm getting hit. Oh, I fucking hit a wall. God damn you. Well, if I get close enough, you trigger a melee thing. Stop it. Ah. There we go. I feel like Zealot is better at that, because they can literally just, yeah, I feel like their bull rush comes back faster. Oh, I have to reload. You got it. You got this in the bag. Also, ow. No. Also, I am very... How do I put it into words? I am worried for how much modding is going to pull me into the absolute hellscape of like... yeah. I know I'm going to get really into the modding for like Skyrim VR and like probably Blade and Sorcery and that whole business. And it's just gonna be a whole problem. But I'm also like, I'm so excited. I keep thinking about, oh man, I see this one mod. Ah, I can't wait. Same thing with Boneworks and stuff like that. I don't know though. A part of me when we're doing the VR things in Boneworks, I'm kind of like, should I just jump to Bone Lab? I don't want to. I feel like there's so much content in Boneworks to not savor and like actually try to maximize, you know? Also, what happened to you? We do more damage to those guys now, I think, so we should be able to drop people. I like how it gives us more damage towards enemies that are like, you know, like we can actually kill, and then bosses, it just gives you a ton of resistance because like you're gonna be blocking. You're gonna be blocking for a lot of that. Okay, this is where things get a little tricky. And God, our hands are giant. It's gigantic. Now that I'm older, I realize that it is about family and no longer have family come for any holiday. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, again, I think that's the thing when we're like, you're doing like it's when you're a kid. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like it's different for everyone, maybe, but yeah, I think as you get older, like it's nice to have the family thing can never be sold short. You know, like when you're a kid, you're kind of like, but what about the presents? but the family thing is also incredible. It's also shitty that some people don't have that, so I kind of get, especially people. I feel like people who have are from families of divorce. I find that even more prevalent. Of like, there's this weird, not weird, I should say, but oh shit, there is just a different thing with a lot of the stuff. Yeah, like I think the issue of you having like 2 Christmases intensifies the fact that like presents are the thing that you're kind of trying to, and like oftentimes from divorce things, it's also like you're trying to buy your love in a weird way. At least that's what I hear from all my friends who are children of divorce, etc. I was like, God damn it, can't hit for shit. Stop it, I'm reloading. I wonder if there's a melee or a gun in the game that has better melee scaling than gun damage. That'd be cool if there's like a legendary that's like that. Like I still want to use like my melee weapon is weirdly my gun, so now my gun is weirdly my melee weapon. Oh, I still have to reload. Oh, what are you doing? Put 2 shots in him because fuck it. It's ridiculous. You should probably save this for gunners. Oh no! My boy! That was a waste. An absolute waste. Where are you? Gunners! Go to town! Stop it! Shit! Shit, ow! Reloading, it's gonna take a millennia. Can I jump down there? No, I'll enter a fall state. No thank you. Now that I'm older, I really... Oh, right. What do you call it? Does anyone have any hopes of what you're hoping to attain for Christmas? Present-wise, etc.? Even something out of the realm of possibility? I know this year for our family personally, it's... we've had to lower things because of the crazy monetary price of everything getting all fucky. It's the nicest way of putting it. But yeah, what do you call it? The one thing that I'm hoping to attain is while I'm waiting for you guys to reply. What do you call it? It sounds weird, but I don't know, man. I really got it. I've seen this one video. This is a little cringe. I've seen this one video of it showed how absolutely broken a spear is in comparison to most. Ow! It's bad. It's really not good. Ow! It hurts. This quickly. Shoot. Why am I not shooting? Also, we don't need to reload. I just wanted to do it. Get out of the way. Anyways, I seen how absolutely crazy a spear is in comparison to like fighting a sword person. It was so fun to see. And then I seen this other person that they did like a weird damage tests on various weapons with like ballistic gel and stuff like that. It was pretty interesting to see. But regardless, my takeaway from it, which was interesting, was chainmail is kind of not worth a lot. Chainmail kind of sucks. If you get one decent hit in, you're gonna break a person's bone, even with like a sword that's sharp. So a sword with like chainmail basically just becomes a blunt weapon. If you hit someone in the head with said chainmail, they're just gonna it's basically just gonna convert your your sharp weapon into a blunt attack, and like crack the skull in half basically instead of slicing the thing. Regardless, the takeaway that I got was that there was basically like a thick ass a sword, or like more like a cleaver type. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh no! Get him! Nice. A very thick ass. Oh, here we go. Let's just light him up. All of it. All of it. Might as well. Fully sent. We're all just standing. But yeah, but basically what I'm hoping to get for my birthday, or for Christmas. My birthday is really close near Christmas as well. Is this thing that's called a Zulu spear. Which is very like, but the reason why I like it so much is because it's kind of a spear, but my favorite part about it is that it basically just has a giant handle, and it's a very thick blade. I don't think it's traditional. I think it's just the way the trainer that I'm getting is basically that. And the reason why is because I think that would be, it basically takes a sword, which any sword can kind of be sharp if you just sharpen it well, but it takes that and makes it into basically like a sledgehammer, because especially after seeing all the damage tests on these dummies and etc. Like a sword, as long as your sword doesn't break, it basically becomes like a fucking hella blunted sledgehammer in comparison to a lot of things. Also, spears are just like the best answer to, in a lot of ways, fucking dense as shit armor, because you can just basically use the point of it to crack through, kind of like a riot shield, etc. Spears are cracked, is what I found out, basically. But yes, what is good? Lone, I'm happy to have you. How was your work day? Not too stressful, I hope. Red says, when I was a kid, I never felt lonely. Now it's entirely the opposite. Yeah, oh, I see. Yeah, no, I agree with that, man. Yeah, it's weird. It's like when you get older, it's all on you to make connections and to find people. I also do. To me, I don't know. With the whole lonely thing, what helps me, who is I think I'd put people. How do I put it? I think most people would probably get, in some ways, I don't want to overhype it, but basically I feel like people who are looking at my life could perceive my existence or whatever as being quite lonely. Oh no. Well, he just alt quitted. He just left. Shit. But anyways, my point is that one of the things that to me helps me with that feeling of feeling lonely, especially when you get older, is the sentiment of trying to kill these enemies before I say this. You always have you, and that I think people see that as being some sort of edgy, like, deny humanity, embrace the only person you can depend on, which is you. And it's not that. It's about knowing that, like, you can be the best company you could ever want. You can make yourself laugh. And in doing all of that for yourself, you can then be that for others. Therefore, be a really good asset to others, and know how to make people laugh because you know how to make you laugh. And you want to find similar people anyway to probably be around, and etc. You know. But if you always come back to that of like, how can I improve? How can I be a better friend to myself? How can I make myself laugh harder? How can I make XYZ happen more, etc. Those things I think help you with feeling lonely. Where like, well, if I am that, then I'll never be alone again. If I'm good enough company to myself, then I'll never be alone again. Kind of idea. I think that's a nice sentiment. Also, what the fuck happened to my dash? Also, now I'm lit up pretty bad. Lone says, I have returned! And Supred, are we talking about weaponry? Kind of. We're talking about, basically I was asking everyone what they're hoping to get for the holidays. One gift that they would put atop the whole list, if there is a list. If there can be a list. And that to me was the thing I'm hoping to get is a Zulu training spear. It's like a spear sword, essentially. Think of that. It's like a spear and a sword mixed. And I was going into like why I went down the rabbit hole and why I wanted to do it is because of to me, the optics of the spear sword made the most sense for like how good it is, I guess. Like again, I watched a video alone about me basically looking at this. I think it was made by Skull Engrave is the guy's name. You guys, anyone knows anything about weapons knows his channel. But he basically showed that like chainmail, like as long as you have a weapon that you can put enough power into, you can basically cut through everything. Your sword just becomes blunted, especially if people have armor. And if you need to cut through armor, a spear is a great way to do that, which is why to me like the Zulu spear, which is oh shit, we're about to die, is thick as hell. very dense, very meaty, but also has a very well good point and a shit ton of leverage within the giant handle. I was just like, this seems like a great ass weapon. Also, to me, it was just it was the kind of striking drills that I like, which is very similar to like a longsword, etc., stuff like that. It's just exercise equipment, basically. I don't want to get too much into the weeds of it, but it's basically just exercise trainer sort thing. Oh, give me a sec. Oh, go! I'm gonna stab you. Very creative, Ogryn. Very creative, yes. What to say? Can you stop? Can you like pull out a melee weapon? But he's a gunner. That ain't how it be. Ooh! Is that a healing item? It is. I need. Mine. Oh shit! I hate when I switch this weapon, I pull the fire button, it doesn't fire the fucking weapon. It's like, no, you're in an animation. Ooh! Yes, please, to that. Oh shit, I hit the button before maybe people were ready. No, we're good. Okay, woo. Oh yes. Thank you. Do. God, I hate this fucking thing. This one's so difficult and compared to everything else. Go! Go! I always charge hit the worst possible charge hit. That's not like a vertical or slice. Or it's that's not a horizontal. Vertical's high, right? Horizontal is left to right. I think that's right. I think I got that wrong. But yes. Fuck you! Fire, goddammit. I did the same thing where I hold down the fire button before I'm okay, I didn't reload. You shitting me? Stop it. Stop it. Knock it off. Excuse me while I reload. It takes a million years. Shit. Hopefully it's reloaded. I don't know. None of this? Good. Big brute, run! I got the one! If anybody wants to help. Oh, they actually fixed it to where you can actually toss that shit. Beforehand, it was not very good at tossing. I also think that you're better off just running, actually. Just running to the wrong way. This away! It's cool that the Ogryn actually does have a higher movement speed with this, because in the beta, I don't think that happened. It was kind of annoying, because you're like, come on, man, I'm a giant. I can't move quicker than other people with this stuff. Are you good? I'll take the other one. Give me. Wah! Hopefully Doggo doesn't rip my throat out whilst we're running. Red says, that may be true, but I don't consider myself enough. I crave human interaction, especially in the recent years. You know, I think everyone also always needs human interaction. To me, like it's one of those, it's that weird adage, but it's love oneself before you can love another, essentially, and I think that's pretty true. I think a lot of people do the opposite. They try to find love from others without internally loving yourself and trying to make it so that, yeah, if you were the only one on the planet, you wouldn't just fucking end it. You'd be like, well, I have a whole lifetime with a person I really like and I enjoy the company of, and etc. Now, of course, you still want others. I don't want to make that sound like you're like, I don't need anybody. It's not the case. In fact, truly understanding what it means to be there for a person, aka you, for yourself, therefore I think you understand better how you can be there for another, I guess. But yeah. It also helps with empathy as well, like the idea that you could, to realize that you need to be more for, maybe you need to be a better friend to yourself or a better, I don't know, lover, whatever you want to call it. You're not treating yourself properly, you're not giving yourself enough of a break, you're being too relentless, all these kind of things. In doing that and understanding what it is to be a good friend, what it is to be a good father, what it is to be a good mother, what it is to be a good girlfriend, you therefore almost live another life having been that person, therefore having understand what it means to be that, and how much that means to be, I guess, you know, like it's not easy to be a father, so if you think about what that would look like and how you would best be that, then therefore you can kind of have a better respect for all those things, I guess. Almost like if you were to be a person that lived 1,000 incarnations, etc., I feel like to be probably a pretty interesting and all-around, well-rounded person. because eventually you'd have to learn the lessons that you'd have to learn. You know, it's almost like the Groundhog's Day thing. I always love that the Groundhog's Day takeaway is that, like, you basically just have to learn all the hard lessons, essentially. You go through, like, everyone goes batshit insane, and then later becomes, like, steady as a rock, because you kind of have to be. I always like that adage within storytelling, is there's, like, madness is preceded by brilliance and then harmony, which is like a, fuck it, whatever happens, you know? I love that serenity. Also, we can just go to town. Go! Lone says, well, that's the truth about any pole. I was about to say, yeah, but seeing anything with any polearm with reach, which made me think, Lone, what do you think? There's like classic polearms, all those things, but there's also like a weapon that is just cartoonish, but I think I was watching a person talk about it, and it's basically like a fucking giant sword. It's not necessarily heavy, but it was speculatively used by, what is it called? Back in the day of knights and kings and stuff, there was like merchants would buy protection, and one of the things that they would use is this giant sword. Not necessarily like a halberd, it was like really long. And the guy was trying to show what it was used for, essentially, and it was basically just like you put it on your back and you would like do spins to get distance, and you would basically use it in a way that guarded the guy you were trying to keep safe, like the merchant that paid you to protect him. You'd like cradle him or grab him by the head and push him down, and basically you'd swing this weird sword back and forth. You are summoned to the Stargate. Give me a minute, I want to listen. I think we've already heard this, but fuck it, I want to hear it again. Let me turn off the music for a minute. I don't know if you guys can hear all this. Oh!
There's a lot of work to be done.
There's a lot of work to be done, she says.
Tertium's big and we're just scratching the surface.
We're just scratching the surface. I don't know.
I suggest you use your downtime to pick up the slack.
I can finally equip my shield.
Scouting, sweeps, surveillance, that sort of thing.
Cool eye patch, my man. Cool eye patch.
But people who put in the time can earn a few markers for their effort.
It's funny how the game's like, hey, you could like level up, and I'm like, we're still doing tier 2 missions because the 3 ones are nuts. It's crazy. Cool, good talk. Bye. A giant sword could be the Excalibur No, it wasn't necessarily that. I don't think it was that, Lone. To me, I thought it was like. It's funny because it looks like straight out of a cartoon. It's like a comic. It's almost like a spear sword. It's like literally like I think it's the same exact height as a spear, but it's a sword. And it's also not heavy. Like, it was one of the things I seen the guy wield it, and he was like, it was actually like not very big because frankly, you don't need a giant heavy sword. Yeah, it was just used to, like, if you were in a marketplace, the swinging it around would basically create a lot of space and distance between specifically the person that you were trying to protect, the merchant at this time, and the enemy or whatever. So yeah. Also, you're like covered in armor, so like the main thing was, like, if you were trying to protect somebody back in the day, it wouldn't take a lot if you were covered in armor for like a thief or something to run at your merchant and stab him in the chest and then run away. So you needed something that like could get a lot of distance between you and the person. Like, you're safe, but the guy who's the merchant, he's not going to wear fucking cladded armor all the time. So just having a weapon that can get shit tons of space was apparently really good. Also, it was super intimidating. That's one of the things they mentioned, was like it wasn't like a spear. Like, a spear looks kind of like elegant. This was like a giant thin sword with a notch on it. Yeah. I said not Excalibur. Sorry, my brain auto-corrected. Executioner, maybe. Let me look. I'll Google that, actually. I'm curious. Maybe. No, it looks too big. Let me see. Let me see. I think that looks kind of right. It's a little tough to see. Let me see if we do this. I seen a video of it pop up. I don't know if that's the one. Maybe we just call it literally a longsword. But all I remember, it was freakishly gigantic. Yeah, see, all the swords I'm seeing is just like a normal ass, slightly long or ish sword. Yeah. Now I'm tempted to find it. Give me a minute again. Do that. Let me see. Where's this video? I want you to show me something I've seen before. Where are you? Maybe it never existed. Maybe it existed in my mind. Maybe I'm insane. That kind of looks like it, but not quite. This more looks like a Hellberg, but I don't know. I don't know, dude. I'm getting more frustrated this whole time. It was all in my head. I made it up. I'm a lying bastard. I don't know. I feel like if I might Google it and I'll find it later today and just be like, here's what I made. This is it. Sorry. Sorry, mate. Is the only big sword comes to mind. There are different versions of the sword. What's good, Fluff? Fluff says, hey, I'm sorry I'm late. My attempt to nap before streaming backfired. It's all good. No, I get it. Solo loading shift. Gotcha. Ooh, that's gonna be tiresome, I bet. Now it is a longsword or a great sword, because that can change what it could be. I don't know, man. You know, give me a minute again. Now I shouldn't have looked at chat. Now I'm gonna trigger it again. I gotta go find it. I think I would have favored it. I just don't know what I Googled to make it happen, you know? Watch later, maybe I put it in here. I don't know why I would have saved it, though. Where are you? Show up. Why would I favorite it? I wouldn't have favored it. It would have been weird to favorite it. It was like a one little video, and I... Okay. He was like, yeah, see, this looks more like what it was. Yeah, I think it's called the German battle sword is what it's called. I think it's what it's called. That's what people keep, that's what I keep seeing. It looks something similar. Let me show you. Let us mute the video of the thing I just seen the guy showing. Yeah. I think that's right. Yes, let me look. We'll do this. Yeah, so it's just a fucking gigantic, it looks kind of like a Hellberg or whatever it's called, the fucking weapon that everyone sees, the one that can decapitate just about anything. But yeah, it was like, it's like a spear, fucking gigantic sword with, it's not even very heavy, but regardless, the person was showing, let me see if I can find it in the video. It was cool, it was describing how like, the way that you would use it would be to kind of try to protect the person like the person you were protecting by doing like weird swinging motions. This guy is trying to fucking do the whole weird thing. Also, yeah, apparently it wasn't sharp at the very top because it was weirdly like kind of like a spear thing. See, this looks more like what I was. Is that the same thing, but just in a weird angle? No, see, this is where it looked kind of similar. It was like this. It wasn't very thick or big. That's why to me it looked different than a. What's it called? The thing that can like cut a fucking pig carcass in half. It was like insanely good. This Vihander, I think is what it's called. But yeah, the person was basically describing how it would be used. Also, that woman looks. Yeah, anyways, sorry, just a little thin, a little like heroin. Okay, sorry about that. Let's get back to base. Sorry, guys. It was one of those things that bothered me. Yes. This, and then jumpy back in. All right. I think I finally can buy my shield weapon, which we already bought one, so I think we're good. I don't think we got anything too good. Yeah, right, I think I can quit my thing now. I can finally embody the role that I think I should play to feel strong, which is tanky boy. All right, we even have a good tank scaling, tank scaling weapon. And yes, and we still have our Gatling machine gun, because yes. What's it called? What? Access something. Okay. Do we have quests now? View contracts. Hold up. Replace task. Kill. What? You get coin for this. Replace task. Do I hit square? Would you like to replace this task? Oh, these are my weeklies. Oh, and you can pay money to say I don't want to do that one. Okay. Neat. Oh, and this can let you buy big boy weapons. Actually, not for that much money, actually. Weeklies, is there like a daily? I don't know. Mystery acquisitions is that. View contracts. Okay, so we now have access to weeklies. Woo! Vihanders are not heavy. Yeah, it wasn't that red. It was like this weird. Again, it was basically like let's make a more menacing version of a spear. Was the idea, or at least that was my way it was sold to me in the video that I watched. Now the long time sword, great sword to change. What it could be. Actual historical great swords are really long. Yeah, I was about to say. Wait, Hellberg, that's a pole arm. Are we talking about a sword? Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not. I don't know the names. I could talk about weapons all day. You get me a star. I might join you one of these days. Fluff says, Gan Doa are essentially sword spears. A polearm shaft with a sword. Dow blade. Okay. Oh, yeah. There's Vihander thing. Fluff says, plus, lots of common terms for weapons are misnomers to actually naming, like bastard sword. Yeah. This Vihander is one of the most elegant of weapons in terms of fighting style. Yeah, I feel like I still haven't. I want to show you guys that video I watched because it was like this dude had a fucking skyscraper sword. Which kind of, the only reason why I don't think it was right, because I don't think this Vihander has those like iconic bull hooks, which I think tells you where like you're not supposed to sharpen, I think. Also you can like catch up a guard or whatever. Anyway, point being, it was really cool the way they were describing like the way it was used, but also it was okay. I always love when they're like, this is the weapon that I learned. It's okay. It's not the best, but yeah. Fucking lol, Dark Souls games say otherwise. Yeah, red, are one of the lighter side of great swords. The real swords are often quite thin, cutting power in all that. A thin blade can be European sword in particular were never that wide, like how most fantasies adaptations. But yeah, I was about to say, I think a lot of times, like I remember watching an Alex Steele video. He made like a Vihander, and it was It was blown. I was not made me like shocked the fact that it was so. He was like handling this giant blade and like he just completely cut through like a carcass or whatever. I was just like, Jesus Christ! It seems like one of the fucking crazy things. Again, it still has the issue of like it's so big that like a spear, at least you can choke up on the hilt and kind of get around it. Whereas the Zweihander, I don't know how you. If you're going doors, you're fucked. You know what I mean? Also, Fluff, are you gonna load in or nah? Should I just jump in? Are you still waking up for your nap? Also, what do you guys think about my theory, Lone and Fluff? Because Red has heard me now ramble about this a lot. That the... How do I put this in the right words? Especially with you guys, who are way more... I'm out of my depth, basically, when it comes to swords. I think... Specifically, the types of sword spears or Zulu spears or spit, I think is what it's called, are fucking nuts. Especially with all like the weird damage tests I've seen on dummies and like ballistics gel, it just seems like it's such a good weapon because you get the crazy handle leverage with also not the insane gigantic heft, but also most of the power comes from you hitting with the furthest possible point of versus the longest point. Anyways, and also you get like a spear. You get like a point to like puncture through armor, and you also get a thick enough blade to. Well, this is I think the Zulu spears are like actual spears, but the ones that I'm looking at are genuinely. What do you call it? They're weird. They're like it's got like a thick ass blade, which to me ultimately the one thing after looking at all these damage tests. If you can find a hybrid between a heavy blunted weapon, your like blade basically becomes like a club, essentially. And when in doubt, aka armor and whatnot, a club will take care of you. But I'll have to. Maybe at the end of the stream we'll pull it up and I'll just ramble at you guys about why I think this is fucking huge. I would have loved a big ass sword like that, but not super sluggish in God. Yeah, in Dark Souls. Yeah, like a light, low, fancy, quicker kind of attack pattern. Love says I'm particular to the Flamberg. Has a squiggle blade or squiggly blade, but is often two-handed. Yeah. No, I've seen that one too. It's like a same thing. I just noticed this Zweihander with like a wiggly blade. Lone says no. This Zweihander does have those hooks. Oh, I see. I shall return. I'ma go make a hamburger. That's a whole ass. Okay, enjoy your hamburger. Love says, but my favorite sword, sort of sword, are scimitars or falcons. Dao is to an extent. Yeah, I was gonna say the curved sword. Yeah, but see, to me, like I get it. The curved swords seem crazy. They're stylish, but everything I see, like armor is such a fucking. Not even armor. Just like even leather, like if back in the old days, people have a misconception of like armor, where like at least I did. I thought chainmail was the thing, which sure, but it's mainly just like fabric, like reinforced fabric, and it takes a lot to like cut through that reinforced fabric, like leather and shit. But anyways, it seemed like throughout history, it's like no. What you need, my guy, you either need like a hammer that is just going to hit the plate armor. Or whatever kind of armor that they have hard enough to where it creates like a fucking ripple shockwave that breaks a bone and shit. Like you basically take the armor and just compress it into bone flesh as hard as you can and break a bone, internal damage. Or you do the thing and you get a spear type shit and you just run at somebody with a very concentrated point and you just, all you need to do, because armor, like in order for them to put it on, just took so much to pile on. Just to put on that it seemed like all you needed to do, unless they had like a squire to quickly take off the armor and stop the bleeding, was you just needed to penetrate that armor a little bit and they'd bleed out, basically. But no, I went down the rabbit hole of watching a bunch of weird ballistic tests. Also, did I equip it? I did. Okay, a bunch of weird ballistic tests of like all the misconceptions about like Force generation just shattered. Like I thought, oh, chainmail looks like crazy, and then it's like no. Absolutely not. If you have a sword that's even like heavy-ish, or you can just generate a ton of power. You just turn the fucking chainmail into blunt power, essentially, and you just break a bone or completely concuss his skull. It's just crazy. It's like one of my favorite things is how distorted my view of like the mid-ages was, of like there being this guy that can like just immediately obliterate 2 people, and like, yeah, it just does that on a daily basis. But in actuality, like, I think there's like one person that had like killed upwards to 15 people in a battle, and it was basically a Viking on a bridge or something. It was like back in the, my whole point was basically that in the mid-ages, if you could survive like 2 battles, you're insane. you're cracked. You're broken, okay? Because and even then it was like, okay, but you're definitely gonna die the 3rd one because the person has to be the worst in order to get by. Also, yes, we are gonna go away with the ability to actually pop off and do damage melee-wise for defense. And yes, I hear a bunch of shit just pop off right now. I wonder, is my stamina indicative of my blocking? I think so. I can just take damage slowly. So we really throw people with this mace. I think we're kind of like, we're playing a support melee weapon where we can block and then like toss enemies around. I don't know if we can kill. Oh my goodness. Ow. Well, I'm down here now. I wanted to protect you all, but now, no dice. Too far away. It's also really annoying to see through this giant shield. I will say, I do feel like a much bigger boy with a shield. Probably why my favorite sword in Dark Souls 3 is the Farron Greatsword, massive but fast AF and stylish. Is that the one that glows? I don't know. Y'all so good with names. I don't remember anything name-wise. I'm gonna try to tank for you guys. I don't know if it works. I don't know if it works with guns. Ooh, there is a bunch of gunners. I want the healing. Oh, also, I was gonna ask Fluff, what did they change? Did they change any? Did they rebalance anything for the full launch of the game, or not? Just server updates. I have no idea what they changed with the Darktide. I am curious about it. Oh shit! Oh help! Okay, blocking time. Blocking time, nice. Okay, that's my ally. Go in the fire! Actually, I'm blown away at how fucking tanky I actually was there. I was standing in the fire and I was getting nothing. Hell yeah. I wonder if your defense while holding the weapon is increased and it's not just about blocking. I just overall feel tanky right now. Do you want to grab it? I'll grab one too, I guess. Fluff, you have great taste in swords. I was about to say, I get the same vibe of you and Lone for your level weapons. Although I think Fluff might be more on the like historical side of it, and I'm sure Lone is too. But I think Lone is also into like the actual like doing forms, like striking forms, etc. Ooh, wait, hold up, wait a minute. Oh shit. Okay, we're gonna block. Ooh, it's looking a little rough. Hey, look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Trying to tank him up. That's what I'm talking about, baby. I don't know how much I did there. Yeah, everyone still has full health. That felt so much better, man. There we go. Finally, I'm in a role that I feel like I'm powerful and shit. I felt like such a long time I was like, why? I'm just a bigger target. It's not good at all. I just pincer up an enemy and just like, come at me, bitch. Just fucking sit there and ah. Oh shit. How much am I okay with this? Ah, see, not a lick of damage. Hell yes. I'm not sure how good this is when I get into later games, but hopefully pretty okay. This is a green tier. Oh god. Oh, help, my friend. Thank you. I'll block. No, stop. Stop, stop, stop. Oh god, he's really fucking lighting me up. Sorry about that, bud. So I can't block everything. Good to know. If only there's a way to get aggro. Doesn't this thing have a special attack? Oh, maybe that's what that is. Okay, so there's a different block. There's block, and then there's completely bolter down, and like you completely tank. I think it's probably for the best if I wonder if that gains aggro. That'd be cool. Hello, my friends. I like how we're like so far away from our entire team. We're just kind of like, me and this guy are like, nah, I got you, bud. I'll tank you and keep you safe. I don't know if we're going the right way, to be fair, but yes. Oh shit. Oh, that doesn't work for that. Oh no. Thanks, bud. Careful. Okay, well now we know our limitations. When we see that, those people, we should use our charge or something. We have such mass AoE with this club too. Woo. Fuck it. Fully send. Woo. Barely caught that. I think my favorite weapon in generals are the Korsigami of any sort. Let's move down. Sorry, guys. Yeah, now that I have a role to tank in some way, I feel more focused on the game. Give me a sec. I ignited so many conversations, and I can't wait to get back to them. But yes, give me a minute. Okay, so I can't move when I do that. I wonder if I can hold the people at a door. Where's my people? I do think just holding this weapon gives me a stupid amount of defense. I don't even think you need to block. I just do feel like I'm not taking any damage, which is pretty huge because you're also doing decent damage with the hitting. You know, I thought it'd tank my attack, but not quite. Oh, we got to go up there. Man flesh. Okay. Also, I love the charge hit is just the shield just embedding them in the chest. Oh, that man. Oh shit. Sorry about that, my friend. I feel like we can do difficulty 3. Like, these people aren't even, like, high-level people. Oh, fuck, that was the... Oh, God. The goddamn... Those people are horrible. In fact, if there's like a legendary version of the shield that gives you like a ranged hit, that'd be insane. Because if you could have one ability just to quickly take out a bad guy like those people, that'd be huge. It'd be cooler if it's scaled off of damage, or scaled off of your how much damage you're taking from your shield. Is that another tanker? No, that's a different person. Shoot, damn it. Let's see, can I get that person? I think they did. Come here. Oh, fuck me. Oh, we have a lot of, also, they toned down the difficulty of this by a lot. Shit. We gotta wait until it comes back around. There we go. But yeah, that needs to be way faster. It's way faster. I wonder if it scales based on your difficulty. Well, we don't even need this, but yeah. This is pretty chill. I feel like with the Ogryn, as long as you have a shield, you can actually take some of the curses without needing healing, because, golly. I hope they don't nerf the shield. At this point, it does feel like we were going, oh! Oof, see, just like that, nothing. Normally, that shit kicks my ass, the explosives. But yeah, going from like feeling like I kind of am doing okay melee damage to I am extremely hard to kill, and I can block and just completely ignore all damage, and I also am not taking a loss in melee. Ooh! Also, yeah, if you do a shield bash, you fucking throw people. And it's like right here, I can. Oh no, we are taking a little bit of damage from that. There we go. So I want to try. What if we do our ultimate block? Yeah, so we don't take any damage when we're doing that. So that's what I think you're supposed to use when you're fighting bosses. That makes sense. I remember that guy was like, he was just taking no damage. And it's just because he hit it to the ground, and yeah, it doesn't chew up your stamina. So you can always theoretically block through a boss's attack, which is nice. What are you doing, baby? Baby attacks? I'd say I'll take one too. We on the way anyway. Off we go! What's this? You got it? Okay, good. I still have a healing item. I don't know if we need it. Oh shit. Oh shit! Oh. It's annoying that it's the D-pad. You have to click it. I wish it auto-toggled your effect, your shield hold. Oh, I hear a big bad thing coming. Stop it. Stop it. There we go. I don't like that I'm the only one down here. Can you guys hurry up? Oh, yep, that's why. Thank you. That's why. Sorry, I took it. I didn't think. Yep. Go! Ah. Oh, fuck. Block. There we go. Let's jump down. Trying to tank, I guess? I'm not sure if that really... I hope there's a thing that, like, when you do that, it gains aggro. That'd be really nice. Yeah, I cannot describe my experience night and day with the shield. Also, is that a thing? It is. Stop it. Oh, I thought it was a bigger gunner. Never mind. It's not that bad. It's funny because the whole time I'm playing this, I know Fluff has a deep love for tankers, essentially, like tanks. This is actually a really good feeling tank. It's not just like, I'm kind of just dying slower than everyone else. It's like, no, you can outright just completely hold damage, which feels good. I was good, SSG. SSG says, lol, I was gonna say, you got your Twitch drop, but this is YouTube. Yeah, I'm so, yeah, it's okay, man. Yeah. Input lag is a pain for it. Yeah. That's one thing is I notice when I'm switching weapons, Fluff. When I switch weapons to my gunner, it takes forever to So like I'll switch weapons and then hit the fire button, and then I have to like re-click it because technically I was in an animation, and I wish it would just carry over. You know what I mean? Toggle over. Awesome, nice shotgun. I hate this fucking mission so much. This part's just so long and it's not worth it. It's like it'd be one thing if it gave you a shit ton of reward, but it does not. I don't know if I think I should not take it. I think I should protect my people. Alright, bud. You got it? I got you. No, take it. Hold on to it. I'll protect you. Shit. Shoot! Are you with me? Where did he go? What are you... What? Oh my god, I'm just gonna fucking run it up. I think he thought he threw it up there. But anyways, I will just take it the long way. Nice. Are you good? I do have a heal item, but also we have a heal kit near us, so I think we're pretty okay. Uh-oh. Yeah, there's a ratter. There's a flamer. Oh! Stop it! Oh! Oh god. How the fuck do we get up there? It's right there. It's on me. Oh, you get hit once. I see you drop it. So like I didn't mean to drop it. My B. Did not know. I will say, as much as I do love this game, especially now that like everything is running better and it feels like I actually am doing something, I will say it's exceedingly hard to play and to read chat because it's just there's so much happening. It's not an easy game, I guess. No. Also, it's tricky with the Ogryn because I don't know if you're supposed to tank or if you're... Oh, ow, also. Oh, shit. Where is it? You killed the ticker? Where are you going? Okay. Maybe people do that. I feel like you're better off just running with it. Maybe not. I guess you can make it a... It could be less of a pain in the ass to get up there. Stop it. Okay, that's not good. What's the tiny knife? Ooh, that's all my shield. I think I got the person. Nice. Oh shit. Oh shit. My people. You guys good? Okay, good. Let's go help this guy. This is my people. I also have a medic pack I gotta plop down, but there's literally a healing thing right here, so. I'll take one of these. Get rid of my little bit of a corruption. Oh, it says GRINN has turned into Maple. Maple from... Oh, I see. From the anime, I put all my points into defense. Go! Alright, we're gonna catch up on the sword conversation and all the other things. And I'm going to slam the shit out of my coffee. And then I'm off to go edit and finish Little excessive, but finish the thing. Also, I don't know what I compared. Maybe it's best that we don't see that. Let me click over here. Okay. I simply find and look at the function of the curved sword. Oh, I simply find the look and the function of curved sword more appealing. There's not as universally effective, but I have love flails, which are not historically safe or efficient. I don't know about that, man. I also feel like a flail is like one of the older things, and like it's like whenever I think of a flail, or whenever someone mentions a flail, I think of Watch Dogs, the Watch Dogs 2 or whatever the one is, where you have like this little. All it is like basically it's like a steel ball on a paracord string, painted to look like a cue ball essentially, and how that would just obliterate things. Now, granted, you could come back and hit you in the face, or hit you in the arm, or crack your own bone, but you know, maybe you could work around it, figure it out. Okay, Fluff says they fixed toughness to be more damage resistant the higher amount you have. Okay, so maybe that's what I'm feeling. So maybe now that not only do I have a high shield, but I also have a higher defense scaling on my weapon, which in terms gives me, I think, a high defense, as long as I'm holding my melee weapon out. So Ogryns are far easier to survive with compared to pre-beta. Okay, good. I was about to say, because my Ogryn feels pretty good where it was from where it is now, outside of even the shield, and the shield all the more so. Yeah. Screwdriver, maces, flails, spears. My top 5 types of melee weapons. Although axes have been growing on me as of late, mostly because of games often having axes become my preferred playstyle. Yeah, well, a lot of them are really cool, but like in practicality, I mean, it makes sense, but also it's like fucking insane. Like, it'd be so exhausting to throw around an axe all the time. Even in this game, I'm liking the axes a fair bit. Ooh, I haven't tried it yet. But the switch axe in Monster Hunter is my primary example, but I especially love it for the techie aspect of the transformation, back and forth between axe and sword pommel mode. Gotcha. Yeah, only workaround for trapping is dodging. Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't know that. Neat. I think you're my favorite weapon in general. Oh, is it that? Since you already are in a full mission, I'll take a time to. Yeah, no, I was about to say that's why when you said like I'm still waking up, I'm like, I'll give you enough time to grind up and get up. But it says I fucking love Kasur, I can't say it. Sword game for Elden. I gotcha, for Dark Souls and Elden. Are pretty cool. Yeah, I love it in Neo games along with the Odachi. Okay, I'm not thinking of. I don't know what that is then. I know what the Orodachi is. It's like a katana thing, right? Fluff says less what was I using during the Neo 2 playthrough? I think Orodachi and Fist Weapon. Fist Weapons are always my favorite, but so rarely are they done well. It's like they're always underpowered and really shitty, despite you have to get so fucking close that you should nuke people. But anyway, the closest thing we got was the cane sword in Bloodborne. I love that weapon though. Yeah, was that the one that decompressed into a chain as well? A whip. Whip swords are neat, but mostly a word of faith. With that being said, though, I've seen this guy there was like a whole thing in the sword community in YouTube where they were basically showing what was it called? It was basically this guy, like, it was like it's called fantasy swords, essentially, where a bunch of these creators on YouTube that makes weapons and such made swords, fantasy-esque weapons. And one of these guys actually went out of his way to make a kind of functional whip sword. However, actuated in old times. Oh yes, acquire 5 power for 1 close range kill. Yeah, yeah. A damage, ammo. Ooh, decent ammo conservation. What's that? Collateral. Oh, I see. Punisher probably. Okay. All right. Well, if only we had a shield here, that'd be the icing on the cake, but, you know, maybe next time. But we finally got an upgrade to our other weapon, which hopefully is better damage now. Let's see. 270. Compare. Let's see. No, compare. This. We have, does less damage. Way better ammo efficiency. I wonder if that means magazine size or that means like reserve. Range is the same-ish. Stability is the same. I don't mind if stability is better or worse. Anyways, equip. And yeah, what is the next feat that we have? What? Coherence radius. What the fuck is coherence? Is that my bull rush? Oh, I think that's just my buff that I give people for like resiliency. Neat. When you activate Bull Rush, allies in Coherence gain 25 movement speed for 4 seconds. Okay. Bull Rush cooldown when you or your allies are in Coherence to kill an elite enemy. Yeah, man, a lot of the Ogryn's abilities aren't. I'm not about it. I don't feel the pull. What is this? What did it want me to do? You have unlocked Requiem. Speak to Seer Dak to contract and accept. What? Are you him? I don't know what that is. I unlocked something. Let's go face cam because it looks gross just doing that. I have returned. What did I miss? Nothing much. Majority of these games tend to be teetering between 2 and 3 on average, unless you're especially coordinated. Yeah. Lone says, how's the shield? Entirely different, Lone. It feels like it could not be more of a different game. I went from feeling like I'm just a baby, I get melted, to I'm actually fine. I'm a god, actually. The mini game is particularly difficult due to connection issues. Oh, I see. So yeah, you can lag out and it fuck up. I see. That's what you're referring to, the little mini game. There's supposed to be a 2-handed sword for Cyphreak and a shock mace for Ogryn. Hold up. Is it like, does it come with the shield? Because it's gonna be really hard for me not to use the shield. The meta for this objective is either have Ogryn ferry them or have 2 upper floor and throw it to the... Oh, I see. So that's what that guy was probably trying to do, is get me to throw it and not just run it. Got it. Lone says, Fluff says, gotta have people there to catch it, otherwise Ogryn's carryings to objective is faster. Non-Ogryns are pretty better off throwing it, yeah. Bolty says, I'm back, good to have you. Fluff says, since you're about to end this mission, I'll finish up real quick and shall be available to join you in the next night. Another example of my favorite style of weapon was from For Honor, the Tandi and Dow? Can you just explain to me what it is? That sounds like the that sounds like the one thing. What is it called? The one girl who's it's like a spear with a hooked curved blade on it. Is that right? Max says, I have returned. Hello, Max. How are you? I hope Flev will join us this run. Also, what do you call it, Fluff? My favorite thing from For Honor, my favorite weapon that I never got to play around with, I don't think I had the skill to be good with it, but I loved the, what is it called? I think it's called the Gladius, but it was like, the Gladius in every way just seemed horrible. Like, and in every game I've ever seen it was kind of shitty. But, in For Honor, they made it look so cool, which is basically just like a short-ish sword with a giant steel gauntlet that just is basically like like a shield, essentially, with modular fingers. Centurion is what it was. Yeah, I fucking loved that. It looked so cool. I never got a chance to play with it, but to me it was like, whenever I seen gameplay of it, and I was like, oh my god, it was rad. Fluff, we are gonna try a tier 3 and maybe lose, but we'll see. I got a new weapon. We'll see. Since you're about to Odachis are the massive katana. Oh no, I saw it. It's Lone loves those too. The giant fucking giga katanas is what I would call them. Man, my favorite weapon, I still haven't seen many people see them, and I don't know what it's actually called. But all I know is, like, you know how a bastard sword is like a Zweihander basically. but all I know is the nomenclature of bastard sword, essentially. It's called it's a katana type thing, but it's called a horse cutter, essentially. It's kind of like a mixture between a katana and just like it's hard to describe, but basically the reason why it was called a horse cutter is because it had a really long handle so that you could lever and put all your weight into it, so that theoretically you could literally cut a horse in half. That was the idea, at least, of it. But I don't think it was curved. But yeah, it was just like a flat giant, and also it was thick because it needed to be able to not bend under the weight of how much force you could generate in it. Not the most practical weapon, but it's by far my favorite weapon, I think, ever. It's getting slowly circumferenced by the spear swords that I've been seeing, and how I think they're just like actually I feel like they're really good. Like, I asked him a question about, we were talking at some point, I asked you guys what your like zombie apocalypse weapon would be, and he said that spear, and I was like, that makes no sense, clearly. But the, the Zulu spear to me just made a little more sense. Specifically the ones I've seen, not the ones that are like truly historically accurate. Those ones are just like spears that have the shaft cut off, essentially. but the ones I've seen is basically like a thick ass shield, or not shield, blade, essentially. Allowing you to generate a ton of force to kind of pivot it to being like, but you still have the point at the end. So you theoretically could still gain the advantage of pierce whilst maintaining the benefit of having a thick ass blade, which could basically just be converted into like a bat or a blunted weapon and such. But yes. Anyways, weapons. Also, how good is that burger, Lone? You unlock date. Oh, fucking shit. Do you have to claim dailies, Fluff, or are they just there? I hope they're just there. I hope you're just making ground on them. Also, what do you get for dailies? Is it the thing where you get currency and therefore that can get you the currency that can buy cosmetics, or maybe it's something less, like it's just buying weapon upgrades? Oh yeah. Oh, this is gonna do. This'll do, pig. This'll do. Tier 3, it's already cutting down elites. I love it. I am in. We got sword people. Okay, I'm gonna block up. Hopefully you guys understand what I'm doing. I've unblocked at the worst time. No, oftentimes people do not make use of the block. They're just like, I'll run ahead of you. And I'm like, what? Dude. Although I've been there. I think it's sometimes it's a debate of like, should I just trigger the enemies coming at me? Ooh, we're playing with Jesus. Love it. Don't know how good Jesus will be in this horrible Warframe world. Or not Warframe, Warhammer world, but you know. We'll see. All that. Oh shit. Look at me. We're gonna block up. Block up. All I can say is help. Like a lot. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I was about to say. I should have kept blocking. Shit. All I can do is, I'm not sure if I should, I think by blocking, all I can do is block. I'm hoping for the best. I'm blocking. Jesus. It's all you. Oh, it's not all me. Jesus, help. Jesus, take the wheel. Oh, fuck this. Fuck this. Shoot. Stop shooting me. Jeez Louise. Alright, fucker. Stop. Oh, I did. Just like that. Ah. That wasn't worst. It got bad. Tier 3 turns out woof. Definitely where you need to play in a different way. Super tactical and on your people. But I'm blown away. I am blown away at how we tanked through all that. I should have not put down my shield, essentially. That was wild. I'll take the heal. Yeah, the fact that we just soldiered up, and I was like, maybe I could break, but I think at that point I don't know, Fluff. When I was in the heap, did they focus me or not? That's my only worry. That's why I bolstered, essentially. And that massive damage and hell, did you see them aggro on me, or was it just like, no, you just kind of set up in the middle of them and they just kind of went around you? This completely fucking did not take you in any way as a threat. Because that's the bullshit. It's like, well, what the fuck's the point if I'm not a threat in that whole thing? It's a massive spike in intensity, and no kidding. Let's do some 2s. Level difficulty 2s. Ooh, you level 15, Fluff. Nice. Teammate is unavailable for match. I have no clue. I was down pretty fast, so I didn't think aggro is much of a thing. Oh, I see. Fluff says, I'd like to try the game again and give Medjay oh yeah, the different classes in For Honor. Oh my god, the guy looks so cool, but he definitely spent money because he's level 7. So he should not look like that. You likely weren't playing the game as much after the Wu Lin was added, let alone the newest functions that incorporate classes that don't fit the other 4 themes. The Beck D Carbon is my favorite polearm. I want to Google that in a minute, Lone. Remind me at the end of the stream to look at that. So I want to know what that is. That does not come up in my head at all. If you describe the shape, then maybe I can figure it out. I haven't completed any yet, so I think it's auto-claim. Good. For the dailies. Well, Lone says, well, I finished it, so I would say it was delicious. I don't know about that. Sometimes you gotta really be like, dude, it's the best. Otherwise, it's just what you've experienced before, which is good, but just good, you know? Also, I feel like, man, sometimes burgers are, I mean, for me, I'm waiting. We got, I don't know what it is, man. There's something so nice about this, like kind of like Chinese food. We just got Safeway or Save On. I'm not sure if you guys have that in your country, but Save On food it's just like a generic grocery store that also sells like chicken nuggets and like French fries and spuds and stuff like that. That kind of thing. Okay, if I do this, Fluff, do they aggro on me? It looks like. Yeah, they didn't go for you guys, so I feel like that does work. Maybe it was just the right angle. I'm gonna post up. Oh, I guess not. I can't really, cause yeah. Ooh, there's Big Boy. Okay, I'm gonna post up near Big Boy, and yeah, right here. Is he focusing on me, or did you kill him? Oh no, he's not dead yet. I don't know. Did he focus on me or no? Was he still fighting you guys? I just want to get a gauge of like, do the enemies prioritize you in any way? Or is this just for when you're fighting a boss? This like complete resist thing. Oh shit. I'd say nice flub. God, we really throw people with this mace. Fuck it. Do that real quick. Where is it? Oh, it's right there. I think it's coming for Fluff. I think maybe just got blitzkrieg. Oof. Those heavy hits can really impact. Oof. Oh. Oh shit. Shit. I don't see where my boy is. We're fighting together, Fluff. Me and you. Okay, I'm gonna post up. In any way are they fighting just me? Or are you still getting lit the fuck up? Did they focus me in any way? Are you still getting? I think you're still getting lit up. I think it's. I think there's no aggro, like you're saying. I'm hoping there's something, but I don't know. The good news is I become immortal, but you guys are still. It's kind of like the opposite of a tank thing, where like I am okay and everyone else is ready to die. Like, it's actually I say no to my role and I say nah, just me. I'll survive. I have no clue. I was down for the aggro, much of a thing. Occurring to that. Yeah, I don't think Fluff has time to look. Also, he's playing or to comment. Oh, I thought I was trying to do special hit. Special hit if for our shield is where we bolster down. Do 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 do. Some gunners right here. Ba 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 ba. Where are you guys going? I do not know the right way to go either. You do seem to draw aggro in some. Okay, good. Good, good. I was hoping. I hope this is like a perk that lets you gain even more aggro. Ideally with the shield. God, I wish we had a better light in this game. Better flashlight. What the fuck? Why did my... What? That was weird. My whole thing just went away. I mean, it got minimized. Weird. Here we go. Okay, here's the good test. I'm bolstering down. Are they? I think they're just running by me. I think they're just running by me. I think they're just running by me. Actually, I don't see many. Well, maybe you guys are just killing them when they come out the sides. I just seen a bunch of enemies to my left and right squeezing through. So I thought, I'm not sure if this is what I think it is. Go! Ooh, there's a thing right there, Fluff, if you want to kill him. Although I did push probably a little too ahead. Look at me. Good boy. And jumpies. Oh, wait. Oh, no. Oh, no. My boy. What happened to you? Oh, I tried shooting. Jeez. What happened? Oh. I don't know. What is that? Why does it have like a little skull there permanently? Maybe a bug? Oh, great. The reload is just as long. Shit. God damn. Nice. Those head pops really popped. What do you call Lona? I wanted to ask, how is the progression going on your striking drills? Have you stopped, or are you? I feel like it would be really easy to progress into a, like, I want to do too many striking drills. Oh god. Oh, look at that. I think they got him. I hear a dog. Oh shit. Thank God something happened there. I don't know what it was. Trying to be a sniper with this is tough. You have a lot more reserved ammo. Oh, good. Okay, so yeah, it talks about reserved ammo, not ammo we generally have. Ah. I should really go hug Fluff. Just generally. Ah! Oh no. Oh great. Are you shitting me? He perfectly threw me off the edge. That was incredible. Oh, and everyone's... Oh my god, no. Things can go so tits up in this game. It's so insane. You just get one enemy that chucks you off a roof and you're fucked. Jesus Christ. What happened. It was so good, and then it just jeez. And that sniper took full advantage of it. Well, we had on the dark modifier. What did it do? What did that do? I didn't see it. Fuck me. Yeah, we just got. I guess I seen 3 people just got tossed, just got thrown off the edge. No one even died. It was just like you're holding on to the ledge. Ugh. It was a fog of war. We can't. We couldn't see it as. Oh, I see. So you needed to mark it. I see. Probably. I could have. I couldn't mark this. I see. Red says, got another commission, this time for Saki Fu. Man, it's good to know you're not the only, or you and Lone, all y'all aren't alone in that Saki Fu love, because my god, how much is it this one? How much is it gonna be? I'm curious. Did you like do a good pitch where you were like, hey, we're gonna add jiggle physics, but this is gonna bump the price up by this, but if you don't want all that, then you can just go with this one. But because everyone wants the other one, you're gonna go with that one. Give me a moment to check the chat. All right, $30. Did you even with everything else or nah? Even with the harder physics, because I don't know if I want this. They're very good, but at this rate, we're just waiting for the shield. Shield blue shield. I'm okay with that. I know, but yes. Is it for Elden Ring red? Yeah, says red. All right, we'll probably do one more, and then I gotta go eat. And I'm off to make a video. A video that I haven't even told you guys the premise of, really. So it's part 2 of the video, so that's cool at least. I definitely need to jump back in and keep doing VR though, or else I'm gonna lose my brain for it. It's hard to describe, but it's definitely a weird, different thing. Have you checked that store, Fluff? Ooh. Oh, what is this? Mission request. Yes, whatever that is. Fluff is like, we're not gonna do random because we'll get some shitty ass fucking quest. It probably makes more sense. Again, the one that like you have to pick up the cells is just horrible. It seems horrible. But Red, is the $30 encompassing all the other things, like all the extra add-ons that you do? Because to me, that's where, again, I think it'd just be such a good pitch. Such a good pitch. Fluff says, somebody once told me the world's gonna change. What? Oh, so that's pretty gnarly. Just the fact that, like, you can't even see me. I'm just shield, basically. We have an Ogryn named Shrek. Why is he not green? And why have they not capitalized on this? Also, it'd be awesome, man. I don't know many games. Also, look how fucking horrible the... that's Fluff. Fluff's character looks so fucking stupid with the stupid thing on. He's like, I can't see anything because of my neck brace. It's all up in my eyes. Jesus. How do you reload? Do you have to bring it up here and be like, eh? Or is it all like, fuck, I dropped the mag. Shit, I can't see. Maybe there's a camera in that little neck thing that you have like a hub. I don't know. It seems like a lot. Also, I don't know what I was saying. I was saying something before that. I don't realize. It's true. It's true. You just use magic. Also, why is your neck so sensitive compared to all your other limbs? You know? Maybe it's to cool down the mind because the mind's steaming. Who knows? Oh, that's what I was about to say. Man, I wish there was a game where like they made orcs fucking badass as hell. And a lot of games, they're just kind of like monsters. You know what I mean? Like even in Skyrim, they're kind of like okay, but there's not as much cosmetic cool things you can do to them. You know? I will say, I just look like less of an, oh, time to eat. My phone is yelling at me. Also, yes, I have such massive hunger signals that I have to remind myself to eat. Listen, when you fast for like a couple days, your brain starts getting weird, like, no, we don't need anything. It's like, okay, convenient, but also crazy. All right, this time I'm going to pick one person, wonder who it is, and just try to protect them instead of trying just to get in front of a bunch of enemies. I'm not sure if it's going to be better or worse. Let's find out. Somebody shot that. Ow. That didn't do much. Oh, we gotta get to a place where we can actually be useful. Jumpy. I also gotta get in a better habit of like hugging the left or right wall, because I think it's why I start to fall apart a little bit. My boy! So far away! Maybe getting scrolls or something. Whatever the thing that gives you bonuses. Do 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 do. Woof! Well done, Fluff. Jeez Christ. More turds. Hit me. Try me, bitch. Nice. Do 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 do. Oh my God. Tank. Did not work. Did not work for a big boy. Good to know. Ugh. Kill the big boy. Kill big boy. Kill big boy. There we go. Trying to spam on my stamina. Get some distance for us. The inside, where the hell is he? It was still lighting that person up. Jesus Christ. Poor guy, just keeps getting charged. Is there more there's like 3 charges at once. Or is it the same one? I don't know. Jeez Louise. Somehow I came out of that without being absolutely murdered. So go team. Is there another person? Ooh, there's one there, Fluff. Psst. Oh fuck! I fucked up. Sorry about that. I'm really sorry about that. That's my pee. Trying to get some distance with all these things. We ran by a healing station. I bet say Shrek is yelling at me. Get topped off. Look, it's so high up there. Man on a mission. Oh, you're even doing the things for. What the fuck, man? What the You're doing all that for free? Come on. Jesus Christ. I know it's for the love of it and it's still. I mean, you could be building up a hell of a I still think you could, yeah. Man, Fluff is really gunning it. I'm trying to reach a buddy. There's a bunch of shit to your left. A bunch of gunners that I can't see. Fuck it. Let's just use some guns. Is that one gone yet? There we go. Ooh, there's gunners. Shit. Oh, I stopped him in his tracks, boyo. All right. Love of God, please focus on me. That a boy. This is my moment. This is my moment. Let's go. Yes. Focus on me. Oh, he went back. He went around. He went around somewhere. He stopped focusing on me. Hey. Hey. Stop it. Stop it. I'm trying to pick you up. It didn't happen. There's a trapper somewhere. My moment stopped because he really realized that there's so many other things to do. There, I stunned him. Keep hitting him. Oh, okay. I was my moment there for 2 minutes. Oh shit, what happened? You good? All right. We did decent for a minute. Oh shit. Stop. All right. Well, that was not that bad. I have army music playing in the background while holding your shoe. Yeah. I mean, hey, it worked out. We're fighting the good fight for our people. Get rid of some of my corruption. I'm fine. I know, but like it's just, God damn it, man. It's a noble thing, what you're doing. I mean, kind of it is. I mean, for like the fact that you can give someone the thing that they specifically want. But also, with that being said, though, I think it's still a really good idea. Regardless, you're building like a folder or a catalog of things that you can do. You know. Sure, we'll try it. I've never fought up here and seen what that's like. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why we don't do that. Me and my boy, Ogryn. I should be probably protecting Fluff, our Psy Freak, because yes. Here we go. I am surprised how well this is going. I thought the snipers would light us up, but... Oh! That flamer is doing a lot of work. Well, I'm hearing like cathedral music happen, you know shit's going down. Oh no! What's taking place? Oh, I keep thinking that's someone getting stepped on, or like getting grabbed or something like that. It's just a marking enemy. That went swimmingly compared to the other way. Maybe that's the play to get real close with that choke point and hold the line. Ooh. That worked out great. Sorry, I'm just like, yeah, this one is usually, we always hide back here and we just get picked off, but I guess the best way in that way is just be aggressive up top. Kinda makes sense though. I guess you can still get bopped and still get shot in the face by a sniper, but somehow I think Fluff and them were looking out for it, so it was less bad. Oh no! I'm sorry, my friend. I thought you were moving back with us. Red says, I don't want to seem overly greedy or corporate. Yeah, I don't know if that's the case. Especially the way that, the way that to me I could see you doing it, which makes sense. Is yes, I could for $30 I'll put this thing in your in the game, which honestly is probably the thing that's costly more. But then you say if you wanted me to do more things like add a PhysX to your thing, or maybe give it a different color texture, whatever is in the realms for you to do, it would crank it up to this. And those things would be things that you would ordinarily not see in that community. Therefore, they'd be like, yeah, I don't see that typically. That would be probably harder to do and therefore be fine. Regardless, again, the fact that you would have like a catalog of this is the work that I've done for other people, this is the price range of what they ended up paying, this is what you can expect to pay, would be good, I think. But yeah, I don't think also, yeah, that's the thing. I don't think most people would think it's greedy, especially with in Nexus, in the Elden Ring modding community, even just my external perspective, there's no models, especially that are like the ones in Tower Fantasy, that also are like how do I put it? That have physics in them. I don't even know most mods for like Skyrim that have physics in their model or armor or whatever, right? So yeah, I don't think that's something that is valued. And I think, yeah, I don't think to me, I think the whole point of a lot of a lot of stuff is finding the line where like you are doing what is you're asking the value that you're generating, basically. So you don't want people who are douchers who are basically saying like, hey, give me like this massive thing for very little value provided. You know, you don't want that. You don't want someone being like, hey, it's gonna take me $300 if you want this weird thing. Like, that's not good. Most people won't even do. Oh, so shit. This is also my moment. If I could just aggro for a minute. Wait, did I aggro? Where is it? Where is it? I can't see it. Shit. Okay, now block. There we go. Please tell me it's looking at me. It may just be killing my friends, but I think it's paused on me. Okay, someone knocked it out of me. Okay. Jesus Christ. Okay, let's do this. I'm just trying to kill one hit. There we go. All right. I don't know if again, it's hard to tell when you've locked on aggro. It's weird. Shit. Fuck, I don't know what that was. A grenade. Nice. Whew. Where are all my people? Shrek is all the way over there. Fluff is with me. Oh, fuck. Ah, I see 2 grimoires. That's what's probably taking place. Do I have a grimoire? No, I do not. I have an ammo pouch. If you want me to grab a grimoire, let me know. Just mark it and I'll go over and grab it. Shit. Ow. Oh, it's over there. Okay, give me a sec. There's a gunner lighting me up. Thank you. How do I grab it? There we go. There's an ammo crate there if you wanted to. I probably should have put it down before we leave it, but fuck it. Who cares? They're the Left 4 Dead witches of the game. Oh, I see. They can do massive damage, essentially. Makes sense. I think it was trying to siphon from me. Ah, boy. Reload. Oh, we did reload. Nice. I'm coming, my dude. Big man, the big heart, says me. Oh shit! Nope. Okay. I got the thing. I forgot to dodge, man. If you could free me. Nope. But looking real grim. What's this? There's gear loot. Ba 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 na. Alright, here we go. Oh, my rival! Did he go to a different direction than me? No, I don't think so. Okay, good. Ooh, buddy, you gotta look at your back. It's getting lit up. Ooh, Shrek already jumped down. Shrek's confident. Okay, this is where things sometimes get a little dicey. But I think that most levels go in go in waves. Also, wow, Fluff is getting corroded by the darkness. Oh shit! Ooh, I fucking bashed him at the last minute. Okay, that kind of helped. That kind of saved me a little bit. Oh, that flamethrower does a lot of work. Holy shit. Stop. Stop it. I'll take a bump. No one wants to take this. Oh, fuck. Never mind. There's a lot coming. Hit that bottle. There we go. There we go. Did everyone jump down? Oh, fuck. Everyone jumped down. Give me a bump. I can't take a bump. Give me a bump. There. Leave. Go. I hear a lot of bopping. Yeah, I got eaten by a dog. I got eaten by a dog. I thought everyone was way up here. I guess maybe I missed seeing things. I thought people were way up here. Maybe they were trying to thin the herd before they went into got healing, probably. I got you. That axe is doing a good bit of damage. Fluff, geez Louise. Oh, there is healing right here. Does anyone know the character coming after Lyra? I know there's like this dude with the white hair, which seems pretty neat. Nice, let's stop it. God, I wish I pulled the trigger faster. Wish it was a less of a priming window with the Gatling gun, but maybe that makes sense. And the big pooba. Ow. Shit. That's the bot. The fight stacking up on each other is just nuts. It just feels crazy. Well, I cannot wait, dude. I think I'm gonna have spuds, some chicken fingers. Ooh, sounds like a child's meal, but still. I don't know, man. Spuds are one of those things where everyone goes such a long time without having them. When you have them, like, this is the fucking best. It's not even close. No, the bot. We must save him. I see one guy. All the way over there. Go! Oh no! Help! Thank you. It looks so weird. I pull my gun and I just stop. I don't fire for like a solid amount of time. It's not me. It's the stupid gun with its dumb animations. I love how you can shoot over your allies because you're so big. It is ridiculous. I love it. This. Oh shit. Oh shit. to reload. Oh, I have grenades. Check this out. I do think I have the perk that... No, actually, I think I picked the other perk. There's one that lets you, like, throw, like, your grenades and hit an enemy, kind of. Oh, I was going to try to sneak that kill. Are we good? Ooh, kind of. Nice. Again, I pull up my gun and nothing happens. It's a stupid lag. Max says, I'm back! My stream was lagging pretty bad. Oh, I hope it's okay. I hope it's balanced out. But we got 2 of the grimoires. This is the first time I've actually seen a grimoire. Well, I've seen it for a minute. But yes, not bad. All in all, not bad. We got 2 grimoires. I think we, well, again, that's one of the things that kind of sucks about the game. You're kind of like, oh, I want to see if we got the good gear, but nah, not really. It's just money. But then you gotta wait like 30 minutes before the shop resets. I do think you do get like some gear from the leveling up and doing levels, but I think it's just rare as hell. A little shitty. Lone says, nope, Grin. No leaks on what's next. I feel like it gotta be the dude, right? Because like it feels like it's following the order of the loading screens for what's it called? The Tower Fantasy. There's like Lyra, there's that weird guy, white-haired guy by the bar with Lynn and Ruby. So it'd be shocking to me if Tang, yeah, that's the guy, Tang Lang, if he wasn't next, because at that point it's just like you're almost there. Why not just finish the things? We don't even know when Lyra is coming. Oh wow, so it could be delayed. That's not good. That's not good. What if they delay her and they give us that guy first? I actually wouldn't be too upset because they would give me more time to recharge. I know Red probably like, fuck off. I have plenty. Fluff says, if we're going off of CN release order, it's Lyra, Tangling, Annabelle. They haven't deviated though, right? I don't think they've deviated at all from the CN version release schedule. I think maybe the only exception, maybe, although I don't even know if this is right, is Claudia, but I don't think that's right. I think Claudia's, that came out in the right order. Lone says, that sounds delicious. Well, it's basically like a grocery store. It's not quite fast food, but faster food. It's sitting there prepared for you. Chicken fingers, spuds, maybe, what is the other one? It's like pork rinds. Essentially, just kind of all good finger food. Oh, we got a grenade launcher. We also got a shovel, which, man, I don't know. That is not it for me. I don't know. I just feel like it's awful. But apparently it's blue, so it's got to be better than nothing. What do we have for like the perks on these? I haven't really been looking. Suppressing enemies within 5-meter radius on chaos range kills. Okay. 5 replenish toughness on chain hit. That's huge. That's pretty huge, actually. Wow. That's the first perk I've seen that's actually pretty stackable. Power on range attacks for 3 of the multiplier on special hit. Special hit for this is not very good, but if that's on another gun, that's pretty good. 3 power of the next attack of your special hit. That's an uppercut, I guess. Yeah, for that weapon. Kind of cool. Ooh, we got another one here. Yeah, I don't know how you'll ever tell me that there's anything better than the shield. Like, maybe the mace just has such good AoE and clear. I just don't know how you beat the defense scaling. Like the fact that you feel so tanky with it, especially when like, yeah, I joke, but like literally on the bridge when that thing was coming at us, that like big weird thing, I blocked up for like half of the health bar, if not more. I was sitting there as tanking, and then eventually it's like, I'll move on to the person behind you, which is also why a part of me thinks, don't get close. Stay far back and let me maintain aggro, because I think if you do, you can like hit and then come back. I don't know, but same thing with that one wisp person. I think I don't know if Fluff's seen, but I think she was like trying to rip my soul out of my body. And I was just turtled up, and then I think finally a grenader like threw a bomb and blew me up, and then I fell back, and then she de-aggroed from me. But I think if you hold, you can like lock down a boss. I think there's a whole purpose for that weapon. But also, it does good damage. Like, so I was like, maybe this is like the trade-off. Like your melee is basically relegated to mass suppression of a boss. but you can still hit with that thing, and it hurts pretty bad. So weird. Fluff says, sadly, I'm not much interested in any future characters so far. Alyssa, kinda though. I would be interested in Fenrir because awesome music, but she is another mage. Oh, G-Ward finally popped in. I wish G-Ward popped in sooner. I would be interested in Fenrir because awesome music, but she is another mage. Meh. Really? You don't like the mage types? Oh, dude. I was in. I would love a mage character to play. Fluff says all DPS is Volt, Fire, Ice, Physical, and I was about to say, yeah, Fluff is like, I just want a tank, please. And it's funny because that would have probably been like a thing that they would have squeezed in if what's his name, the mech suit guy would have popped in. Yeah, outside of getting Nemesis and Frigg first, everyone else has been a CN released order. Yeah, see, that to me makes me feel like it's going to probably follow their normal path. Lone says, still doesn't matter. You know, I agree. I'm happy with that. I acknowledge. It sounds like I'm a child. I'm not eating steak like men. Anna is okay, but don't like her bulky dress. Yumi is interesting, but doesn't like her randomness of her kit. Yeah, I don't know anyone past Lyra. I haven't even looked into like what they kind of do. I'll be honest. I'm pretty stuck in my ways in a lot of ways when it comes to games. Like Mark, yeah, Mark is the one that to me would be the next thing I'd save for. I think I can't conceive of a world where they would just throw away his kit. I could see of like, okay, we're gonna have to rename Merrick to Bob, who is different but the same kit. Yeah, maybe slightly also different, but yeah. But also, they hope they don't change him completely so that he's no longer Merrick, you know. But yeah. Yeah, but I think the next character I think would be good to get is a character that has a procedural effect after you use the E skill, kind of like ideally, like, yeah, that's why Lyra to me is so good. It's just because you can put down her pillars and then switch off to her, and then you're going to consistently do damage. Even if it's not that much, it's still something. Because I feel like that's how you get, well, maybe not. I think in Tower Fantasy, it's weird, like burst damage can take care of you if you really focus on it. Also, what was that weapon you were saying, Lone, before we log off, wind down? What was that? Was pole armor you were telling me about? Just got a force sword with deflect. What's that? What's that, Fluff? What's deflector? Does it reflect bullets? But that's nuts. Block both melee and range, and has reduced block cost. Are you coming for my job? Are you coming for my job right now? Are you shitting me? I'm kidding. That's awesome, actually. I could use the help. More cons that pros for future characters. I'll probably wait for a return for free. That's a long way. Don't say that too soon, though, Red. I like mage types, but not in Tower Fantasy. What mage type is in Tower Fantasy? Really? I never played, though. I never played with Zero. Not Zero. No, it's Zero. I've never played with Zero. But I played with Klee, or Ruby. Sorry, Ruby, who's basically Klee. But yeah, I like that gameplay. Lone says, I can't wait for all of it. Oh, really? You can go balls out? Lone says his weapon and kit was heavily appealing. Yeah, me too. I agree. We'll just have it. Who doesn't want to fucking be like kind of an Iron Man type situation? You know what I mean? With like just salvos coming off you. I hope they find a way to repurpose both Merrick and Bikey animation and kit, but I figure they might be unable to. I don't know if they would be unable to. I don't know why. Yeah, it would be surprising to me if they're like, no. Oh, like, yeah, I can't see it because you can't lock down an animation like a dance. You can't lock down a dance, you know. What I'm worried for is they might retool Merrick, therefore making him not Merrick, but kind of similar. Like, it's one of those things where like, oh, we'll reuse this character's kit in like 15 other characters. And you're like, well, no. The whole reason why he was awesome is because they did all of those things stacked on top of each other. Especially since they also haven't returned on CN. The licensing might have run out. Yeah, I don't know about the animation. I don't know how you lock down that specifically, but yeah, we'll see. All right, I want to look at this weapon that Lone Syndicate says. I think Fluff clarified and I missed it because we were in the middle of getting bull rushed by enemies. Okay, looks just like a, to me it looks like a, what is it called? It's like, yeah, it's probably not right, but it's the thing that I guess classically think of when it comes to like a medieval hammer spear type thing. It looks pretty metal, especially the ones that have spikes in them. Pretty metal. Let me show you guys what it is in case you're curious. Image only. There we go. Yes. This is it. Very cool. It's got the hammer here, the point. I feel like this would be heavier than shit. But yeah. But very neat. Oh, I wanted to, let me see if I can find this. Come on, Etsy! Where are you? Come on, you bastard. Let me see if I can find it in the Google thing. This. Also, Fluff, a long time ago, a very long time ago, I mentioned a blade and you said that it didn't exist. I think, for me, I was just very poor at explaining it. But this is basically said blade. Yes. Does this look familiar? This is also one I want. But I don't know if I'll have to wait until birthday or whatever, because my parents want to give me something. But yes, that's what I want. I wanted basically something in between a sword and an axe with a big, fat, thick, fuck-off blade, which apparently is called the Dow Penibus. Yes, that. Yes. Oh, we got hot singles in our area, boys. Hide user. Get away. I also just like the pistol and knife. He had so much interesting variation. Not just the power. Yeah. I wish Tower Fantasy would get characters like Honkai. No gacha games has compared on Honkai's character. But yeah, the crazy like giga fucking abilities. Fluff says back in day has a hammerhead and a spike pick blade. Yeah. As soon as you said that, I would have clicked it. To me, it's the one that if you don't see spears, you see that, which is that. It's very versatile to one of the best polearm design in history. Yeah, it makes sense. You can punch your armor, you can stab, you can do all things. Given the design, it's super modern looking. This one or the other one? It's a two-handed Dow. The message didn't even show up in top of chat. Looks like the aspect is doing its. Ooh. Oh, the aspect is doing it nice. Dow are Chinese curved swords, which is what this weapon appears to be based on. Okay, cool. That's the thing. Look, I hope it's as thick as I was hoping it'd be, because I wanted something that you could like. Yeah. Also, I love the handle bit. Yeah. This guy's Giga Chat also. Whenever you see a dude holding a sword, I just have Vietnam flashbacks of Cold Steel commercials. They're iconic, but yeah. But this is the one I really want. And don't get it because there's only 14 left, and I would like to have one at some point. But this is the one. Let me do F11. This is the one that I want. I can show you guys. This is what I'm hoping to get. The reason why is because it's similar to the Horse Cutter Spear, which has just got fucking hella grip, tons of leverage, probably able to be attained, and it's got a thick as shit blade, and it's got a point. Now, hear me out. The reason why I keep talking about this, but it is my own. I have no idea if this is true or not. It's just my own thought process. I seen a person use a giant fucking medieval claymore, which had a pretty decently thick blade, and it hit like chainmail and just busted a skull open. So to me, blade that can handle tremendous force generation can also cut, because it's just sharpening. It's basically anything can cut if you sharpen it. And then the blunt aspect of it will just turn it into basically a thing. And also, if you whatever, you could basically still generate a ton of pierce through it because it still has a point. And yes, I think it would be good in all possible ways, and also hard to stab yourself with. The only thing I do wish it would have is some sort of pommel that would stop you from getting fucking obliterated if somebody hits and drags it down. Anyways, but yes, it looks awesome. Also, the reason why I want these ones, by the way, is because I have a cold steel indestructible bat, which is made of polyurethane, I think is what it's called. But it's basically just like a plastic that is indestructible, and I shit you not. Like in these things, basically this guy's whole Etsy thing is he just cuts out slabs of it and like shapes it essentially. And he has like a bunch of different things, a bunch of different swords. You can see he's got like crazy ones like this giant fucking whatever it's called. You got that. Let's back up. I can't back up. Go forward then. There we go. You got axes, you got curved blades, you got the classic Native American gun stock, like a curvy blades, you got whatever the fuck that is. All this. Then you got ones that I think Alone would like, which is like these fucking giant. I think it's this. That's right. Yeah, I think that's what Alone prefers. The Dato. It's still pricey, $190, $119, but theoretically you could beat it against steel and it would only make slight engraving things in it. Anywho, that aside, thank you for putting up with me for an amount of time that is too much. But let's let me catch up on chat and then we'll go. Inactivity can't. Oh fuck you. Flex says top chat tries to filter out the potential spam and so. Oh nice. Oh, I didn't know that. So I can still see it. Oh, I always go live chat. Yeah, I always go live chat because I don't want to miss anyone's comments. I remember a character in Honkai that I thought was the most beautiful. I forgot her name. Okay. Looks like a big kunai to me. Sure. Sure. Love says, pretty sure these designs don't exist. Oh, no, yeah, they're definitely not. Like a Zulu spear is like, yeah. I just like this. But also, I seen, what do you call it? Like, there's called zombie weapons or something like that. But they have, and again, to me, that's one of the things I dislike about history is like, same thing with tradition, which like, it's all beautiful and lovely, but you could make it better. And so, not every time, history sometimes has it absolutely right, but a lot of times it's just like, well, no, they had constraints that they had to work around. That they had to manage in this and that way. You know, if you like now we have, I think it's called tungsten. Oh, what is it called? It's like a special kind of steel. It's like spring steel, I think is what it's called, which is just like fucking insanely good. But anyways, Max says that was I think too low. Oh yeah, the one character you seen. Fluff says I honestly can't tell if they are made of foam or metal. No, it's made of what do you call it? I think it's. I'm not sure if it's called. I'm not sure if that's the right material it's called, but basically it's the same. It's just notoriously hard and like flexible plastic essentially. So you can like. I follow a channel that bought one of their Native American gun stock things from this guy, and he practices live machete training. So like he takes a staff and they crank actually sharp machetes at each other essentially while guarding. It's a lot. Anyways. But he was saying that like it survived fine. Like it has a little bit of nicks in it from like when the machete cuts in, but because it's plastic, it doesn't really matter. You can also heat it up and just melt away the jagged edge, and you're fine. But otherwise, it won't break. And I was like, that's awesome, because a lot of trainers, like when you're training with a wood sword, it's just you can't impact, or else we're gonna break the sword in half. And I would like to. I think there's something health-wise to be gained by doing striking patterns and actually impacting with force. Therefore, I think your human body and your musculature and your twitch fibers are meant to react to impact, essentially. And I feel like if you don't do that, you're cheating yourself out of the evolution of your joints and your muscle structure for being able to handle that kind of compression, I guess. Anyways. It's a crossguard, not a... Oh, sorry, that's not me. A crossguard. Pommels are at the bottom. Yeah. It's something to stop it. So if they didn't just like hit thing and drag down the blade. Fluff says that's not that bad. Honestly, what's not that bad? Lone says, nah, I don't like how it looks. So what, the one, oh, the one thing? Well, there's others. There's a lot of other ones. That's just a version of that. Fluff says, it's made of high density polyethylene, EH, or EDPE, and is a thermoplastic polymer made from one of the most versatile plastics. Yeah, that was the thing. Yeah. So it's mostly meant as a prop, which functions as a real weapon, which still hurts if you hit. Yeah. I'm more trying to do like I have a dummy that I hit, basically beat the shit out of. And I felt like it did a lot for my shoulder joint specifically, the like specific strain on actually impacting drills. Also, I think there's just something to that. Like, there's something human about, like, same thing as you cutting down a tree or hitting a pick into a rock or whatever it could be in the past. That's human to do that. Like, humans have been doing that for such a long time that it just feels right to have something impact. And yeah, also it's a good stress reliever. You just actually hit an impact on something. I'll have to look at his shop later if you wouldn't mind. I'll just throw it in the chat right now. Actually, let's go back to this. His name is Viper something on Etsy. Viper Trainers is what is called. Yeah, we could look through these weird things for hours, for hours. Let me see. Is there any one to leave you on? There is a lot, but there's one. I think there's one more that I saw that I was like, dude, god damn it, why can't we have endless money? Okay, even for stupid things. Yeah, see, I always go back to what I love, and it's just this. I don't know what. Now that's a bad example. It looked cooler in the thumbnail. Never mind. Fuck it, who cares? It's there if you guys want to check them out. Vulpes, which is Latin for foxes. Okay, so I keep saying it right. I keep saying viper for whatever reason. Meant the price is pretty. Yeah, it's pretty reasonable. Oh, I see. Yeah, for the thing. Yeah. Well, Cold Steel, that's 80, so yeah, and that's like shaped and shit. That makes sense for the hand thing. Shade Diversity has a few decent sources for well-made replica swords for medieval, like Lord of the Rings and Witcher. Yeah. To me, I don't know if I feel comfortable holding like a sharp ass weapon. There's something about me that's like, especially when I'm like, I don't have that much experience. Like Lone is probably more comfortable with it because he's been doing like, striking drills for such a long time. Me, I still feel like, oh, I could slice off my own ear, maybe. I could. Sometimes I hit and then it impacts and then I'm not ready for the recoil, so then it pops out of my hand. It never hits me or anything like that, but it does fall out of my hand and I'm thinking, if this was sharp, or even remotely sharp, ugh, not good. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you kindly for your time. Tomorrow we will be streaming at 1 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Because I have to go to my brother's. We have a brother's birthday, basically. So yes. Also, crazy they know that, Fluff. By the way, the fox for Latin, Vulpes. His weapon design seemed all based on active weapons, just with a modern space. Yeah, actual weapons with a modern space, which to me I kind of like because I think a part of him, it's like literally called trainers. So I think the training aspect of it, he needs to like. I think it's why the Zulu spear isn't just perfectly shaped towards the traditional Zulu spear. It's because steel is hard enough to hold the thinness of the blade, whereas if you had the plastic, it would just bend, and you would feel like nothing. So he has to like bulk it up to where it can actually hold its shape, which I think is fun. I know a lot about foxes. Says Flop. Wouldn't be very good fox for Sona otherwise. Fair, it's true. I should have seen it coming. Hope I can see you guys tomorrow over at twitch.tv. We're gonna be hanging out, talking about anything and everything. A lot happened this week. I'm off to go edit, mostly eat. Probably edit for 2 seconds and then mostly go exercise. But I hope I can finish editing the video I'm working on because I edited it all last night and it still wasn't done. And oh my god, there's so much. Love you to bits. Hope I can see you again and goodbye.